Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Metaphor ReFantazio. Please be advised, Logans on your screen may be closer than they appear. Note that this is not a promise, but it is a warning. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream.
LoganRobo is a bold performer, always ready for adventure. He's skilled, great with puzzles, and looks oddly good in green. But why is he smashing pots and staring silently? Wait, that's Link from Zelda. Also going to bed.
Thank you, Ruka, for the TTS and the 10 bits. I should have known it wasn't about me because it said I look good in green, which we established on Discord this past week is not the case. Get some good sleep, Rukov. You're an awesome friend and an awesome mod. We'll see you later. And we are live! Sorry, I thought that was like a TTS or a sub or something like that. It was a raid. Oh, we should try out Twitch Guru. See if it's working now. I don't know. It looks like that the command is... Oh, there we go. See, it's working again.
An exorcist art.
Pride and anxiety, pity for the enemy, thrill
Please
of
be hot.
victory.
Please be hot.
Wait, did we say please be hot? Please be hot.
Oh, never mind. It's just Arthur.
Your emotions run too hot.
I mean, do any of these games have people who are not hot in them?
this.
I mean, isn't that kind of the nature of gacha games? Although Reverse 1999, I guess, has like inanimate objects that are somehow animate. But how was your stream, Quint Katie? Thank you again for sending that link. We've got Twitch Guru up and working again, as you can see. Oh, I gotta move this game over here just a little bit. There we go. But how is everybody? I see that Rukov was here bright and early. Thank you again, Rukov, for the 10 bits and the TTS during the pre-show. Rukov, about an hour or so before the stream, says, Logan is a cool and composed performer, always dressed to impress. He moves with a unique charm, navigating every stage with confidence. He's dedicated, resilient, and thrives even in the toughest conditions. He's also quite the swimmer. Loves fish a little too much and has a tendency to waddle when he walks. Wait, hold on, that's not LoganRobo. That's an emperor penguin. Often mistakes, for one. So that's an understandable mistake. Thank you very much, Rukov, for the kind words. Get some sleep. I see Extemporaneous was here with a lurk and a random Transformers check turbine. That's gotta be like a comics only like name drop character. I don't know a turbine, I'm sorry, Extemporaneous. And a would you rather get $100 million right now or 3 wishes from a genie right now? Well, I think the obvious answer is 3 wishes from a genie, because then you can wish for $100 million or even more and still have 2 more wishes. But it depends though. Is it a nice friendly genie who's genuinely trying to help you get what your wishes are? Like the genie from Aladdin, like the Disney genie? Or is it like one of those evil demon genies that whatever you wish for will try to monkey paw it into something horrible and terrible and ruin your wish? Like if you wish for $100 million, it'll like show up on your doorstep, but it'll have been like stolen from people and you'll be blamed and thrown in prison or something like that. Because if it's that, then $100 million. But if it's like a good genie, yeah, genie wishes. They're better than money. Thank you for the lurk, Extemporaneous. Oak says, hey, longa.
Where's my $1 million? Hand them over.
Thank you for the 10 bits, Vero. Funny that we were mentioned in the millions of dollars, but as you saw on Discord, I granted your wish that you were allowed to talk about money. Not that you would get any money. You said, what was your exact word? It's like, let me talk about money. And so I let you talk about money. So thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero. I appreciate it. How are you doing? But yeah, Oka saying, hey, longa, is this real longa? I think I'm a real longa. I believe so. And oh, were you able to find the clip that you were looking for? The washing of the webcam clip that you mentioned over on Discord. Let's see. Oak says, good night, Rukov. Vera said, good night, Rukov. Crystal said, night, Rukov. There's a Queen Katie raid. Crystal says, I am in class. No. Crystal, is your education more important than goofing off? Actually, yes, it is. But we miss you, Crystal. I'm glad that you're still able to hang out as much as you do, but we miss you. Oak says, Logan, everyone on Discord is lying. You look great in that picture. We just aren't used to seeing you in that lighting. No, I don't believe it. I always believe the worst that everybody says. So thank you very much, though, Oak. And there's the shout out. Queen Katie says, watch out. The Queen of Raids and her bats are flying into your kingdom. And Vera says, it's fading in this time. Yeah, like it's different. I don't know why it fades in. I don't know how I feel about it fading in. I don't know if it should just like more abruptly come in or not. It also fades out at the end, but it's different. But that's what Twitch Guru is. Although they've changed their name. They're not Twitch Guru anymore. They're called Overlay Guru. I'm assuming that maybe like Twitch sent them like a cease and desist for using the name Twitch or something like that. Oak says, I was going to watch it with my dad, but we watched the first 13 episodes a while ago, and he didn't even end. Oh, I skipped ahead on accident. I'm sorry. I scrolled down and skipped ahead. That's why I didn't know what Oak was talking about there. So let's see. Oak said, we owe so much to shoutouts. I've been rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm remembering how peak it is. Oh my gosh, that second season messed me up. The first season just felt like this is a very good standard shonen anime, and then second season like ripped out my heart and stomped on it. Quick Kitty said, I had a wonderful time. Started chapter 6 with an island being bombed. Were you the one doing the bombing, Queen Katie? Now, Oak said I was gonna watch it with my dad. We watched the first 13 episodes a while ago, and he didn't end up liking it. Aw. And there's Kim said, good day / night. Logan and chat, have a lovely stream. Kim, I gotta catch one of your streams. But it looks like you're always streaming when it's like either I'm at work in the morning or doing other things. But thank you so much for that's some dedication. Always popping in and saying hi. I really appreciate that. Oak said, now I'm finally back to it, and I'm on episode 17 again. Which one is, actually that might be spoilers for people. I don't know which one 17 is. Okay, so we should play some game here. So we have to decide who we're hanging out with. We can hang out with Haizme, or we can hang out with Brigitta. I feel like we should probably prioritize Haizme. Because also, once people in our party reach, I think it's level 6, they seem to all get the thing where even if they're not in the party, they still get experience, and that'll probably be useful. So we will hang out with Brigitte, find out what happened to her lost dog. And yeah, we've just got 8 days until the soiree, so we're just gonna do 8 days of follower bonds.
I don't think Strega will simply allow us to defeat the last
Oh,
shadow.
it's this.
They'll either try to stop us outright or secretly set a trap for us. What do you think they'll do, Robo?
Probably just shoot one of us. I don't think they need a trap when they have a gun.
I mean,
Just come up and just start shooting each
am
of
I
us.
wrong?
They'll try to stop us. They'll set a trap. I think they'll just try to stop us. Yeah. Was I wrong with my logic and reasoning? Thank you very much, whoever did the Logan clip roulette. Okay, so like I said, if there's a day where there are no follower bonds available, maybe we'll check out that Coliseum and try that match, and so maybe we'll die. So let's talk to little Haizme. Alright.
I'm sorry,
Oh!
but
Oh, that's Kim then.
out of context, that line is so funny. Quick! Team Plasma is threatening to steal some bones!
Oh no! Not the bones!
That's good.
So there we go. Thank you. Now we know what Kim's VTuber looks like and what her voice sounds like. So now we've all seen a little bit of Kim. So yes. So as you can see, I hope you guys are excited as I am that Twitch Guru is back. I also was going to possibly add a new sound alert tonight, but unfortunately ran into a chroma key problem that Vero knows a little about, so it didn't work out. Oh, a pinned message written by Queen Katie, pinned by Vera, said, oh yeah, Logan, fun fact, I was testing my shout out before I went live, and I kid you not, the very clip I got from you was the Mara clip. I told Beowulf of this right away. I am so sorry. I hope that Twitch will not punish you for Mara being on your screen. But thank you very much, Queen Katie. And thank you again for sending the link, so it's all sorted out now. Let's hang out with Haizme now. All right, you. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking of the UG village. Are we gonna go there? We're gonna see other little UG run around, other little bats flapping their little bat wings. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've been away for so long.
can't say if they still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now.
Let's just go and see. Let's find out, bro.
Yes.
Hey, right then. I suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. I should probably put pants on. Yeah, that's right. You Chief usually wear pants. I just don't like to. I have been very inappropriate in our party so far. The place is just to the east of Martira. The village is hidden. So I'd prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us.
Oh, wow, there's actually a carriage there. That was nice. It was consistent.
I couldn't find pants.
In days gone by,
In days gone by, hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way. Not like distance dragging you. I'm sorry, I was insulting you the entire drive over. But let's be honest, your haircut, it's weird. Why do your bangs come to a point in the center?
Tadari.
Tadari, it's me, Hazme. I've returned, and I've something to discuss.
Are we going to see this Tadari person?
I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
Just
Although I should warn you, we didn't have assets for him, so he's got to be an off-screen character. I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. I know that's so rare in this game that they might be racist against you.
I don't mind. Why? No, I'm used to that. That is everywhere I go. Everyone's like, filthy, stinking Elda. It's awful. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat. Let's see. Oak says, now I'm finally back to it, and I'm on. Oh, I already read that episode 17 again. Quickita said, also, I don't know if I've ever played a game with no hot characters. There's gotta be a game with no hot characters. Like, is there a game of Othello where it's all just little chips? You know? Something like that. Chips, little Othello chips can't be hot, right? Oak says, I want the genie. Quickity said, I feel like it's easy to find something hot in this world. That is true, and I don't know if y'all have noticed, but a lot of people who watch video games tend to be a bit thirsty. Including certain individuals in our community. Quickita said, wait a sec, how did you fix the shout out? Did my link actually work? It did. It's like it's because they changed their domain name and also they changed a bunch of other stuff. So it's a much longer link, but yeah, so it actually, it worked. I just needed to take the time to do it. So thank you so much, Queen Katie. Oak said, yes, I did find it. I'm supposed to animate that clip. Huh. And there's some buckets. And Oak said, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is one of the best seasons of any show ever. It messed me up. It in the best possible way, but it messed me up. All right, hey, I'm used to it, bro. I'm used to the racism in this world. Who at Atlas sat down and said, hey, what do we want our next game to be about? I don't know, racism.
Hey.
Nothing I'm not used to.
I apologize.
Ah, yes, the Elden experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize.
Okay, here's my question. Why are they so racist against Elda? They seem to be more racist against Elda than everybody else. Like, are there Elden stereotypes that we don't know about? Like negative traits and qualities that they associate me with? Have the Elda done something in the past that they hate them for? I mean, in a world of racism, they're racist against everybody, but they seem kind of super racist against Elda. Or is it just me? A nostalgic void. Or was that that I heard over there? Is that how Todari or whatever his name was speaks? Hazme, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend.
As if the years were any kinder to you, Tadari.
I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is this? I don't know what voice I was gonna give this guy, but that kind of made the decision for me.
He is...
This is Mantis, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne.
Also, is this a really old one or a really drunk one behind Tadari? Nice to meet you. I'm the future king, baby! Better bow to me, yo!
Nice to meet you.
Nice to make your acquaintance. I'm the future king. Wait, is that why you've come back to the village?
No. You know how it is, dead kid. No, I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Yeah, permanently. Dead kid. He's in the jaw. Yup, this is the sun jaw.
Ah, your boy's gone on ahead then.
He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face, breathing, digesting food. Surely I thought he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I promise not to eat the bones. I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Hey... Okay, you said you'd promise not to eat the bones, right? Right, Mantis, we gotta be careful. Us Eugene, we love eating bones. All right, thank you. Oh, he's gonna eat my son's bones.
Yeah.
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know, because it was my claws that left... brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the trees, I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head, and of course I'd go whinging to Tadari about it. Is that why he's afraid of bugs? Because of a childhood trauma? Oh, adorable! Oh, your childhood trauma's adorable, buddy. Cry baby, eh? Which is what? Neither of these are good choices. I'm gonna be playful. Cry baby, eh? Little cry baby hides me. Cry baby hides me. Little baby crying tears out of your gigantic eyes. Cry baby hides me. Hey, yeah, having trouble imagining it? I'm not a good friend. The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows.
Huh?
If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too.
He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here. The boy wasn't even born in the village.
Did you hear? Oh, their scornful women be about.
Not very welcoming. That's horrible! I'll say they're not very welcoming. Sounds like you're not welcome here, crybaby.
Well,
Okay, why are we still on that? Oh, okay, anyway, exactly within my expectations then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seems like nobody has any problems with giving your son a place here.
Indeed, thank you.
Breathless youth. Master Tatari! The urn of bones, it's gone! Somebody ate them!
Why?
What is the meaning of this? Bitter man's voice, a fallen knight brings shame to the village. But those bones were sure tasty. I hear a voice from somewhere.
Gloomy man's voice. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him. That's all.
I can hear, show yourself, explain yourself. Let me read some more in the chat now that we got some background music again. Because we're almost 20 minutes into the chat, and I don't think I've paused yet to read chat. Let's see, where did I leave off? Queen Katie said, no, it wasn't me. I was innocent when it came out of nowhere. My crush blamed me for it. Do you have only one crush in reverse 1999? Because, I feel like that would narrow it down. And a Heisman with a heart said, yes, focus on the bat. Oak says, although rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen after getting into animation makes me notice how janky the animation and compositing is in Season 1. Well, Season 1 was before they decided to work the animators so hard that they would die. So, I mean, I guess a little jank is the price you pay for living animators. Kim says, you're fine. Time zone sucks, so I can never stick around, sadly. But I am here in spirit, so thank you so much. I don't know what I've done to, deserve someone to just want to be here in spirit, even not hanging out with me. So thank you, Kim. Oak says the animation is still great. It just looks a bit weird at times. Vera salutes to Kim. Crystal does a shout out for Kim. Queequeg said, oh yeah, Logan. Oh, that was pinned earlier. Oak says episode 17 is the Maki and Miwa fight. Okay. I hope that doesn't count as spoilers if anyone in chat is on episode 8 and therefore knows who both those characters are, but don't know yet. Know that they fight yet. I'm sorry. No, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Okay, I got that. I got you then. Vera said, laughing, thank goodness it didn't work out. Vera, I'm still working on that. I'll get it working. I'll figure it out, I promise, because you wanted it so bad, Vero. And it would be, actually, I should have asked you beforehand because it would include a Vero, the sound alert I was kind of working on would include a Vero voice reveal. I mean, Vero's already had a voice reveal over on the Transformers channel, but I feel like only 3 of us ever go in there, so. Quickita said, aw, don't worry, it was off stream. Oak said, how are we already like 100 quotes since mouthwashing? Wait, since mouth, that was like 2 months ago. Quickita said, Beowulf and I didn't count it since it was off stream, but man, it was funny. Okay. Well, as long as you guys enjoy Mara. Oak said, okay, not exactly 100 yet, but like a good amount higher. Crystal with the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Crystal. I hope class goes okay. Quickita said, gonna yoink some snacks. And Vero salutes, and Oak says, I'm getting chips. Everyone's getting stuff. And Oak says, chips can't be hot. This guy clearly doesn't charge his phone. Twerk, be bisexual, or lie. Oh, I see what you did there. It's the meme that women these days, they just no hot chip. Twerk. Be bisexual and lie. There we go. See, I'm sorry, but I am just too much of a respecter of women for my mind to go there. Oh, I respect women so much that they just don't want to date me. Okay, but thank you very much, Oak. All right, see, I can hear you, you know.
Hey.
I can hear your every word, so can Crybaby Heisme. Hey, please, can we stop with that?
I'm sorry, Heisme, I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior.
The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away, still eating the bones of my dead children. Like, seriously, Mantis, this is not the first time this has happened. I don't know why you assumed this was my first kid to die. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and that is my sole salvation.
What are you gonna do? You gonna cry? You gonna cry, baby Heisme? I can feel Heisme's profound sorrow and strong trust, and welling crybaby tears. Yay! His son has died twice now, and we're just like, party in my brain. Increased skill inherited slots for the thief lineage to 2. Yay, that's actually gonna be really useful. Maybe I should have leveled him up before we did that boss rush last time.
Shall I search the village entire? No stone unturned, no stomach unpumped. Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further revenge, but I haven't time to waste.
I apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility. You're allowed to kill one child here and take his bones as a replacement child. That is our law here. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty. Duty as a chief. No, as one who would see justice done. Also, what is that line right there? Is that definition in his side muscles? Does he have those little like carved in your hips? I won't say the word that people call them, the gutters, shall we say? Tadari is ripped. There's an unease in the village. For today, I think it best you leave.
Very well. Oh. All right. Sad ending.
And this is what Queen Katie wanted to see. Queen Katie wanted this sadness. Oh. Heisme and I return to the city inside. Wait, hang on. That line is still there. Oh, crap.
Time marches on, and the age
of there's a little bit of dust on my screen. It wasn't a gutter. It was a little bit of dust or lint or whatever on my screen. Okay, never mind. Village Elder is not ripped. Village Elder just had a little bit of fluffy dust on him. Anyway, we'll just pretend I wasn't talking about his gutters. Let's check for followers who's available. Oh, Stroll can level up. And Barden can level up. Huh. Stroll or Barden? Stroll or Barden? I mean, I guess Barden might be nice. Let's just save, and then, yeah, we're just gonna burn through all of our follower bonds. Let's see, Quinky said, back with some unfrosted Pop-Tarts? Yes, that's a thing, apparently. No, I know it's a thing. I've seen them at the store. I did not know people bought them. I had just assumed that the Kellogg's Corporation had, like, required stores to take them and then throw them away. Because why? Why would anyone want unfrosted Pop-Tarts? Quigita says cinnamon, if anybody asks. Well, the cinnamon sounds nice, but frosting. Oak says, I think the compositing in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 makes me appreciate the compositing in Season 2 that much more. See, I love animation, but I don't know what compositing is. So, why is... Oh, hang on. Did Vera say a bad word that TTS girl won't say? Let's see what this says. Using a $0.1 to flex, but I went to check, and apparently since I started Transformers back in October 23rd, I managed to finish 10 movies and 7 shows? Not including Season 1 of Earthspark. That's almost done already? This isn't a call for help. I'm just asking for more shows. I'm running out. And I don't want to have to deal with Energon because I've heard there's a lot of bird noises, and I mean a ridiculous amount, and I can't have the karma of me tormenting Logan with birds to come bite me in the butt. There we go. TTS girl won't say the word that you said instead of butt. Either that or tormenting. It's not the bird noises about Energon that's awful. It's the everything else. The Decepticon designs are great, but I'm sorry, Vera, but thank you so much for the 10 bits. I'm sorry that TTS girl demurred away from saying such scandalous language, but thank you very much for the TTS and for the 10 bits. That's a lot of shows, and holy cow, when was it that you started? That you said in October? Okay, October. For some reason, I was thinking January again. Still, that's a lot. I'm a Transformers mega fan, and that's probably more Transformers concentration in a short 6-month period than I've ever done in my life. It's amazing, but I could keep shoveling stuff your way. There is something I wish to speak with him about. Barton comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. We should talk. Yeah. Let's see. Quick80 says bats. Old bats. Yay. Oak says, even under the horrendous schedule and working conditions, they managed to make an incredible show. I think that might be why they made such an incredible show, because they just didn't care about the animators' lives. Barton's aid.
Many thanks.
My fave guy Cliff Jumper who suspiciously looks like Wheeljack.
Oh, they can't even get the names right. He technically is called Downshift, but I'm pretty sure at some point they call him Cliff Jumper and everything. Like, the translation into English was so rushed that there's like a billion errors with people naming each other different things. But yeah, Downshift, who looks like Wheeljack because there's already a guy who looks like Sideswipe called Wheeljack in Armada. And oh boy, but thank you very much for the 10 bits that worked just fine that time. So thank you. Mantis, I see you've come back to check out our town. Thank you kindly. You've inspired us to work hard day and night. Why, just now, I was going over a proposal that Barton spent until the wee hours on. Oh, I wish the man would try sleeping. He's got a real talent for going overboard, you see. Keeps me on my toes, that one. Yeah, I wonder what the proposal is. I want to talk to other people, though. What do you think, buddy? Castle Guardsman. Heard from the captain about Joanna and, the babies eating other babies and all of it. Ever since that baby was lost, I knew that something was wrong. But I pretended like I didn't notice. All the cries of babies, the older, the ones that are more like toddlers and can say words, they were screaming, going, ow, I'm getting eaten. Oh, her sins are her own, but I've got to bear the consequences of my cowardice. What do you think? Are you a coward with consequences, gate guard? We appreciate your help in putting an end to the abductions. The guard will handle the rest. A lot happened here. We're keeping it on lockdown for the good of the townsfolk. Don't want anyone getting too curious. Brutal thing what happened, but I appreciate what you lot have done more than I can say. Here, have this. It's a token of my thanks. Matter Breaker Hammer! Yeah, you guys have had horrible tragedy, but I got a hammer and a skateboard. Pew! Wait, why are you just standing there, buddy? You don't even got anything to say. All right, let's talk to Barton. Wait, did he have something to say? Did it appear? No, there's nothing. Barton!
You've come.
Why, you're here. Glad you're well. This man here is my aide of sorts. I saw the word above his bubble said so. He's accompanying me, see? I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I just finished me rounds of the town, actually. If you've time to spare, could we talk? Of course.
Thank you.
Thanks. I've got so much to tell ye, which is only natural when there are so many bothers about the place. Hopefully these bothers don't involve dead babies again. Let me read some more in the chat.
My apologies.
Yeah, you should apologize, Barden. I don't know what for. Let's see. Oak said to Queen Katie, are old bats like gilfs for you? Queen Katie said, I mean, they're cute. That's not a no, Oak. Oak says, hey, longa. Huh? What? And then a hi and a smile. Okay. Queen Katie said, plot twist. They switch the urns. And how do you know? How do you know whose bones are whose bones? You gotta get them bone tested from a bonologist. Oak said, plot twist, they switch the urn with my grandma's urn, and they bring this game into reality. Well, I feel like when people get like urns in real life, do they take out the chunks? Because like when you go to a crematorium, they're chunks. But I don't know, do urns actually have chunks or are they just all fine powder? I don't own any urns of dead people myself. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't like put my hand swimming through them. Quickity said, no comment about the reverse 1999 crushes. Oak says, actually, the schedule for season 1 was awful too. The working conditions were just a bit better. Oh. Vera said, laughing, I don't mind you using my voice. I'm glad you enjoyed it to the point where you wanted to make a redeem out of it. I just need to get the chroma key working properly, Vero, for the superior Thundercracker color scheme. Oh, make yourself comfortable. Let's see, you've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. Heaving? Heaving. I know heaving is like, what is it? I guess busy, maybe? This place is the city's government administrator's office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Sorry. Right, sorry for the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see.
Don't you worry.
That whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again. I support you. You should relax a little, bro. So some babies got eaten by... They were eaten by a baby. It all comes out in the wash. One baby got food. Some other babies lost their lives. Lateral move at worst. I'm sure you're doing your best, but it wouldn't hurt to relax a little. By the way, Heisme's a crybaby.
Nay.
I just think we need to take a firm stance against any and all evil. We only stand to gain if wickedness is stopped, yes.
And then?
Too many folk here have lost loved ones. We gotta straighten this place out, make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again.
Got to say,
Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing the peace. Disturbing the peace! Look into my eyes! But I'm sorry now. Didn't mean to start rambling about all these serious matters. What kind of host lays his burdens on his guest? I have some real eats whipped up for ye, but we must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secured town. Yeah, but isn't this the town where all their food is bugs? I can pass. I'm fine. Please don't be bugs.
don't worry your head.
Don't worry your head. Thanks to you, all the weans are playing outside again, blessing us with all those bonny voices of theirs.
That's right.
I never took a liking to being called governor, and I still don't. Only thing I care about is protecting those weans and all this town's people. The job suits you. Take care of yourself too. Hey, you really care about weans, huh? Yeah. You really care about kids, don't you? Sure, I suppose. They're cute little things after all.
So long ago.
And you know something? I once had a wife and child myself. They were eaten by a giant baby monster. Not the one Joanna had. It's an odd coincidence. If I had a nickel, you know the Doofenshmirtz line. It was back when monsters were tearing up Martira from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monster nests. And they got me wife tearing it up top to bottom, 'cause she was the top and I was the bottom. We were into some kinky stuff. The mission was a long one. And what was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was captain, for goodness sake, so I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. My family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I assume. I really didn't go looking for them. I just never went back to the house. In retrospect, they might have just gone to the grocery store, but I am assuming they left me. I never knew just how cold that house could be until they were gone. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many weans started going missing, and I didn't know what to do. I was useless.
First, I'd lost me own child. Then I couldn't protect any of the others. Wished I could be the one to disappear instead of them.
I understand. You aren't to blame. You can protect them now, bro. You have that power. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat, though. Oak says, both seasons were a bit janky because of the schedule. Season 2 just had a higher standard of animation, so the jank was less noticeable. Queekita said, you've reminded me that I was on the sound alert obsession the other day. Lol, I want to do more tomorrow. Can you share what some of these new sound alerts that you've made are, Queen Katie? I'd love to hear the ideas you've had. Then Queen Katie says, I'll stand up for Heismay any day. After all, he's short. Honestly, you could just lay down and then sit up. And Heismay would think you're standing up because he is so tiny. Queekita said, plot twist, we find the urn. It's empty. Someone tossed the sun out into the end. Oh, there we go, the wind. Queekita said, what line, Logan? I think you're seeing things. I'm sorry, there was a fluff of dust or something on my screen. It looked like a line. I thought they had just given that elderly, I don't know how old he is, the town leader, a sleeper bod or something like that. Sleeper build, but no! Queekita said, please pin that lol. Keyword Sam, it actually was you seeing things. Holy heck, I'm laughing. I'm dying. I wasn't seeing it was there. It was a real thing that was just on my monitor. I didn't realize it existed physically. It was a thing. And Queekita said that was so funny. I'm glad that you take pleasure from my pain. But okay. Oh, hey, there's some Vero over in the YouTube saying no Linktree, boo. Check out links for Logan's TikTok, Discord, YouTube, Twitter, and more at the Linktree. And then 988888888. Oh, Mia says hi to Aw. Did Mia sit on the keyboard? Hi, Vero's cat, Mia. Psst, 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 psst. How you doing? Okay, that makes me happy. I hope Mia is enjoying the stream. Okay, you can protect them now.
No.
But you can protect them now, can't you?
Aye.
I like that a lot. Oh, you're right. Moping about won't change the past. I can do much more for them now than I could back then.
Leave it in my hands.
I won't let the Weans ever live in fear again. No, I'd rather have them die. If they get scared, we kill them. That's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know. Seeing as you're aiming for the throne, we both strive for a better world. I can't keep the truth from Barden when he shows such sincere trust in me. Barden, we just want to kill Louise. We're murdering a man.
First your camera, now your monitor?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of my computer stuff being all wonky, I after last stream, if you remember, the space bar broke. I took the space bar apart and I found what the problem is. And it's not really fixed. So what it is that like in the middle of this space bar, because it's a cheap computer, it has a little rubbery plastic little nub. It looks like a little clearish, whitish plastic nipple, basically. And when the keyboard pressed down, it kind of squishes it and it detects that it pressed. And it is what kind of springs it back up because it wants to be in its erect nipple form. But like the side of it, it's such an old keyboard. The side of it has got a crack in it. And now sometimes when it pushes down, it like wedges itself in. And so it stays down. So I think I need to buy a new keyboard. I looked online because like there's a bunch of other keyboards like that you can buy, but some of them have like a slightly different button layout, and I've got muscle memory for where these buttons are. So I found the same keyboard they have here because you can't buy it individually because it comes prepackaged with HP computers. But some places resell them basically still new out of box, but it's like $30. That's like including shipping. It's like 15 plus like a lot for shipping because like they're not big Amazon type stores. So I may need to do that now. I think I need to buy a new keyboard, but at least I diagnosed the problem. Is my keyboard's nipple that is collapsed. I explained to him that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. And that's a real nice way of saying I want to murder a man.
What?
What? First the scheme with Heismay, now this. You play a long game, the lot of ye. But thank ye. You could have easily stayed silent about it, yet you have confided in me because you trust me, yes?
So that's how it is.
Then I shall do the same. I'll support ye and any who envision the same future as you do. Nod. I can feel Barden's resolve as a governor and his deep faith in me. Huh? Oh, that's right. I think on level 3 we get like the next level of their archetype. I don't think we've even used his commander archetype yet. The honorable guardsman Barden, keeper and inheritor of the commander's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Okay, so if he's a commander, what's going to be next? Like, what's a higher rank? A general? Oh crap! What's that really high rank that's above? I always forget it.
A new power.
Oh, we'll find out. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Admiral! That's the one I was thinking of. Maybe it'll be a general or an admiral. And what is it? Oh, it is the general! Hey! My first guess was right! It's the general! He can help you get, like, insurance or something. I've seen him in car commercials. Car insurance commercials. Is it in car insurance he does? I don't know. The party can now study the general and increase the skill inheritance slots for the commander lineage to 2. Yay! Let's see what the general looks like. You can now study the general. Oh, he doesn't look like in the commercials at all. In academia, try seeing what new power awaits you. More skills can now be inherited by the commander lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's skill. Yay. But I'll tell ye, the children find me right frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Just the other day, I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. It turned out he was on fire, but I feel like it wasn't a really bad fire. You know, not that painful, so I think it was me. And to think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk. But ye needn't worry, I'm much better with children who are not on fire. I'll protect the town you worked so hard to save.
That's that.
It was nice talking. It was a nice thing to talk about the town with ye today. I hope we can do it again, and I pray for your safety. Nod my head. Nodded. Okay, less than 45 minutes into stream, we've already accomplished 2. Oh, not quite. I thought that was the end of the cutscene. Apparent Sanctor. Darn that Barden! It's disgusting watching him play hero. Huh? I need to go defend my friend's honor. He's a Roussant! Is Roussant or Roussante? I can't remember. Fit for guarding the town and not else. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me continuing to guide us as the rightful leader, yet somehow the masses are cheering for Barden. Oh no.
Aye.
But I've a plan to deal with it. Let us discuss the details inside. Yes, that's how good people laugh. I should tell Barden, but I'm gonna wait till the next time we hang out. I am literally like at his doorstep. I could turn around, knock at his door, and tell him, I'm just gonna go home. I'll tell him later. I decided to return to the group. I'm not a very good friend. Both of these hangouts have shown I am not a good friend. Queeky said, hey, my dad bought the unfrosted Pop-Tarts when I was sick yesterday. I did not ask for that version. Well, it's nice that he bought the Pop-Tarts, but still, like, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone willingly buy those before, so let us know how they are. Queeky said, that's what you were doing, Vero. Vero said, it was because of butt. Queeky said, I was wondering why you didn't pin my funny gaslight, which turned out to be real, apparently. Oak said, compositing is basically just the After Effects stuff, like color grading, blurs, etc. Oh, I feel like some anime goes a bit too far in that direction, but maybe I'm just a curmudgeon. Huh?
This is just like the Maiko art Kitty sent on Discord, lol. If you don't hang out with him, then he will never know.
That's true, but the question is, does that mean he'll never get attacked by that guy? Or does it mean that he will and we just don't know. We just don't know. But thank you for the 10 bits, I appreciate it. And I thought that Maiko comic was funny. Oh, and I see Vero saying over on YouTube that she's biting the mic. I wish there was some way to turn on. I want to hear what her little kitty cat bites sound like. Back to the Brylehaven Tavern. Oh, I hear a voice. I don't. Crap, his hangout was really, really sad last time. I hope it's all a con. I hope that was not really his mom and that she's not really dead, and I will forgive him if that's the case. Otherwise, this is gonna be awful. This is gonna be sad, and people in chat who like sad things will go like, oh, he's just as good as Akinari in Persona 3. And I'll be like, no, I don't want that sad of stuff. I don't. Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. All right, well, let's see who all else is available too. Is Alonzo or Brigitta? Okay, Alonzo's one behind Brigitta, so maybe we should do Alonzo first, and he'll be caught up with her. Anybody here have something to say?
Hey, listen.
Anybody? No, nobody got important stuff to say? All right, let's save and go hang out with Alonzo and hope it's gonna be less sad this time. Like, that hangout last time was was awful. I mean, it was very dramatic, but it was awful. It made me hurt on my insides. Vera says, Queen Katie, yeah, she's laughing. Oak says, it's what happens after the coloring phase and what makes it go from flat colors to actually looking like the show. You see, I like just a nice, simple cell shade. You know what I really miss, Oak? You ever look at like old classic anime from like the 80s and the 90s, and they had this color bloom effect that I assume was just because they used like light tables for taking photos of actual cell animation. They would just shine light through, and it looks like delicious for my eyeballs. And I feel like that whatever computers they use for animation these days have not been able to effectively replicate that glow. And oh, I love it so much. It's like I've been meaning to post in the anime channel. I saw someone posted a comparison of a scene from like 1999 era Hunter x Hunter and the more recent Hunter x Hunter anime, and it's like, oh, the difference. I love the old animation so much. We should talk to Alonzo. Let's see, Vera says, to Queen Katie, laughing, my bad. Oak says, oh yeah, the working conditions of Jujutsu Kaisen are horrendous. I'm just amazed the animators were able to do anything in those conditions. Well, they probably were only able to animate. If they tried to do anything else, they were probably put to death. Oh, oh, it's you. I'm sorry, just leave me alone. Oh, I can't do that. I'm leveled up in hands holding a heart in the air. With overflowing tolerance, I conveyed my willingness to take on the sorrows and regrets anguishing Alonzo. All right, do-do-do. Well, if anyone is going to pester me, I'm glad it's you.
Sorry.
Could you spare me a bit of time?
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Queen Katie said, it's fine. It's fine. It became funny anyway, lol. And Vera said, the baby that brings the balance of the city. At least it got rid of noisy babies. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they intentionally took the quiet ones to feed to it. And so maybe now it's only noisy babies.
I did some more digging on the landowner who burned down my village. And when I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him that hadn't been unearthed before, or that I hadn't unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand, shadowing him and those he associates with, but they've been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is Cuculus and struck first. What a fool I've been! Oh, drama! My village! My mother! They're all gone. I've lost everything.
You reap what you sow. I mean, you have to be strong. I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. I'm so sorry this is happening to you, bro. It's terrible. I'm so sorry. Just be glad you're not a crybaby like Heisme.
As if I had any right to be sad.
Oh, I didn't get any mag for that?
I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village's trade profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, then my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own.
Okay, if this is a con, all of his hangouts, I'm going to be trying to decide how this could be a con. He probably hired somebody to pretend to be the guy. Oh, what? Tiff!
My Twitch is working again just
Hey!
in time for 35 months. Whoa. Also, don't you dare say anything bad about Heisme.
Okay, no, But thank you so much, Tiff, for re-upping the sub. You're 1 month away from your 4th subscription, baby. Thank you so much, Tiff. And okay, Tiff, you missed it earlier then. We're only calling Heisme a crybaby today because Heisme turned out to be a crybaby. He's sad because somebody ate the bones of his kid. And he's a crybaby. And he cried in the past once when he was a little kid, apparently. So it was in the game. The game used the word crybaby. So the game called I'm just accepting the game's reality here is all. But how you doing, Tiff? Thank you so much for re-upping the sub. How are you? I'm so glad that your Twitch is working again. Oh, and there's a poll. Let's check out our little Twitch poll here. Do you believe him? I'm hanging on to the scam. I believe the scammer. I'm going to say I'm hanging on to the scam. So here's what I think. The reason why he's saying there's someone else. Because he could easily hire someone to come and say, like, oh, I'm going to kill you and burn down your village. And then, like, get a bunch of people to pretend to be his mom and villagers, like stage the whole thing, because he's got a lot of money, right? But then if the guy, he'd have to have hired the guy to come in and said, I'm gonna kill your mom. And so you don't want to take revenge against that guy because he's one of Alonso's henchmen. And so now he's got to say, oh, he was working for someone else. And then he'll get us to go take revenge on somebody else that he's actually after the whole time. See, that's why he's doing it. It is a con. I hope. Otherwise, it's sad. And I don't want it to be sad.
But I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own.
Samuel.
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him, an even more powerful enemy who'd be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother, my own mother, who paid the price. Oh no, I'm gonna slit my own throat. Oh, are you scared? Maybe I'm just going to cut these long dangly bang kind of things on the side of my head. What are they even? What do you call those? I should easily brush them over the back of my ear, but you don't know what I'm gonna do. You can't take that risk. Please don't pay too close attention to this knife to see that it's not real. Die, they said. In all my waking hours, in all my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began this endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back. So if my death is what will give them that now, I have to.
Your mother wouldn't want this. What about our friendship? Don't be rash. None of these I can call his bluff. And say, do it, bro. Do it. Do it, bro. I'm going to say your mom wouldn't want this. Oh, the poll is done. 97%. Saying, I believe the scammer with tip contributing 1,250 channel points. I mean, he's laying it on a little thick here. Threatening to like slit his throat in the middle of this like public square. And nobody else is rushing up to stop him because they'll look over and say, oh yeah, that cuculus guy, he does this all the time. It's one of his favorite scams. Is the dead mom burned down village scam, blah, blah, blah. But thank you very much for the poll. I appreciate it. Your mother wouldn't want this.
No.
No. Was it your mother's wish for you to die?
My mother's? How did you know I have two mothers? Oh, that was possessive, not plural. Mother wanted me to live. But what's the point of in living when all I have are my sins?
Please.
Why? Why do you not blame me?
Blaming you changes nothing. Make amends by living. I won't kick you while you're down. Later on, when it turns out to be a con, then I'll kick you. I'll say make amends by living.
Yes.
Because living is the only way to atone for those sins.
Live to atone, not by dying.
You gonna pick up your knife, bro? Oh, okay.
I wonder if there's anything I can still do.
I mean, if you leave the knife, it's technically littering. I think you ought to pick it up.
I don't think there is, but just because you believe in me. I think I can go on living just a little longer.
Nod my head. I can sense the tremendous trust Alonso has placed in me by sharing his darkest thoughts. Yay! Rank up! Yay! Magic Shop Negotiator. Ooh, discounts the prices at magic shops in all cities. I gotta hang out with him even more. Knave's Loyalty increases the monetary reward for completed requests. Oh, we gotta do a lot more of hangouts with him. Yeah, let his whole family die. I don't care. These are good bonuses. Huh?
Representation matters. We get two mothers in Logan's channel, and it matters to feel represented even if they mothered a scammer and one of them died in a village fire and the other is gone to get milk.
Allegedly died in a village fire. Do you think that he like has his mom play the part of his mom? Or do you think it's just some lady and his real mom is in a back room going, no, I don't know why I couldn't be a part of this. It feels like he's ashamed of me. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that, Vero. I can buy items at lower prices at magic shops in all cities due to the effects of Magic Shop Negotiator. My reputation's grown even further, and reward amounts from requests have increased due to the effects of Knave's Loyalty.
I've not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person, not like how my mother was, and I don't have some special power like you do. Like you do. Wait a minute. You could go and murder this man that I want you to kill that you're just taking my word for it is a bad person. Oh, idea. Oh, you were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Mantis. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you.
I don't know what Alonzo is scheming this time, but at least he seems he's regained the will to live. Pick up your knife, bro. Alonzo waved nonchalantly as we parted, and I returned to the inn. Okay, so almost an hour into stream, we've gotten 3 follower-bound cutscenes done. That does not bode well for getting to the soiree anytime soon. But we're going to go as fast as we can. Are we going to see Breakfast with Friends? I feel like we didn't get one of those cutscenes last time. Nope. Just out in the rain. As you do. Let's save and then decide who we're going to hang out with today. Let's see. Oak says, I really hope it doesn't get romanticized because it causes the results to be worse and everyone's life to be ruined. I feel like there was enough negative backlash against the way they treated the animators that it shouldn't be, I think. Okay, Stroll. And just Stroll. See, that's why it's good that we didn't do Stroll before, because then we'd have like nothing to do today. So let's go hang out with our buddy Stroll. I wonder if he'd come with me. Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. We should talk. And then once again, if there's like a day where there's nobody to hang out with, then we'll try that Coliseum fight. Let's see. Vera says, why is Barden standing like that? Thigh chafing? Question mark. Vera with schedule command. Oh, that reminds me. I got to talk to you guys about the schedule. So, a bit of a snag in the schedule, and I want to get you guys' opinions and input on this. So as I mentioned, I was looking into doing a co-stream playing Split Fiction with our buddy Chief Asian this Saturday, like a bonus Saturday stream. I just found out today, this afternoon, that Chief Asian actually cannot do it this Saturday. He had something come up. So we can't do that. So we have some options. We can try and play something else. We can also just cancel it because I also realized something else. Apparently this weekend, daylight savings begins. And it's awful when it begins because you spring forward, so you lose an hour. And so it'd be nice to, like, I guess go to sleep early that night, but I probably won't go to sleep early that night. So, but the question is, do we want to do maybe a short one-and-done type of game? We've talked about playing Fuga Melodies of Steel or Murders on the Yangtze River, but I don't know how long those games are and how many streams they take. Do we want to wait until we have, like, a longer string of available slots in the schedule to be able to play a game like that? Wait, huh?
I guess I was a day early today. Whoops.
Oh, about the time zone thing. No. Well, it's not a day early because it's Saturday night going into Sunday, I believe. Is Saturday night to Sunday or Sunday night to Monday? I think it's Saturday night to Sunday that it kicks in. So you're a few days early, but you're close. You're close. So, yeah, but I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. I've looked and we do have some like smaller games that we could play that'd be like one-off type of games, and that might be kind of fun. But I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Should I just take another Saturday off because it's going to be daylight savings, plan something else for next Saturday, do a one-and-done game? Do you guys want to see? Would you be interested in like a game like Yangtze River or Fuga if it has to be broken up and so I might forget things? I know Queen Katie has played Yangtze River, so you have a better idea of maybe how long each case is in it. So please let me know. But yeah, I forgot to mention that. But as you can see, I updated the schedule command. And, but yeah, the Saturday is kind of up in the air with what it's going to be. Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Right. Regarding the matter of my inheritance, it seems my father's merchant friend reached out to Lord Hydron. I'd like to go to the Grand Cathedral to negotiate. If you have time, would you accompany me, Mantis? Of course, I hope it's not raining there.
Thanks.
Thank you. Then let's make for the royal capital. I hope this turns out for the best. I forgot that this happens when we teleport, fast travel. I'll read some more in the chat as well. Let's see. Yeah, there's the schedule. Veer says, I wish I'd never mentioned Thundercracker. At least I would have had Skywarp. A Thundercracker... Thundercracker's great, just in that specific color scheme. And if I can't get it, I'll probably just leave Skywarp. Oak says, Barden looks mere moments before wetting his pants. Oh, and a poll just appeared. I don't think anyone's actually lurking on YouTube. I'd let you know. I think on YouTube it's just Vero's cat on YouTube is the only one right now. But if anyone is lurking over there, says, what do you think we should do for the upcoming Saturdays? One long game, games that take a stream. I noticed there's no option to just let Logan rest. But no, because like even if we don't do this Saturday, it'll still be the following Saturday. So yes, let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And Vera over on YouTube said, Mia is keeping watch here. I appreciate you, Mia. You're a good kitty. You're a good girl. Hydron, I've been informed about the land. It's been so long since we've seen him, I have no idea what his voice was. We're being inconsistent. This conversation could have been far less roundabout if you'd only informed me of your assets. What are these documents? The contract, lad! You seem rather hurried, so I wasted no time preparing it. With but a signature, you become a landowner.
Worry not.
Worry not. Oh, maybe that's his voice. This is countryside land, yes, but the price is a rare bargain. The owner forfeited it after losing his fortunes on a gamble.
I see.
There was an owner? Huh?
No rest for you. I'm kidding, I thought it was a natural thing that everyone will say take a day off. Because everyone is so great.
Oh, that is a very good point. So it's good that it's not there in the poll. I still reserve the right to decide to take a day to rest. But thank you very much, Vera, for the 10 bits. And for watching out for me. I do appreciate that. Let me have a sip of water and we'll keep going here. There was an owner? Then am I right to presume this land still has tenants? I mean, that's usually how real estate works, bro. Yes, quite a few. They're yours to command. Vacate them, employ them. The choice is yours. Your property, your people. A bargain, wouldn't you say? Well, let's go meet them. If they're nice, maybe we can be friends. He's like, oh, he doesn't want to take somebody else's land. The total acreage is a bit smaller than Halia. Minor details. This land is readily available, and that alone makes it valuable. There's even an estate manor you can claim at your convenience.
No.
It matters, actually. What's wrong? Something is off. It is worth considering. I'll say yes, something is off. I'll let Stroll know I'm thinking the same thing that your thoughts are thinking in your brain. Something is off. Something seems off about this. Did you know Heisme's a crybaby? And the poll is done. And games that take a stream has won with 100% of the vote as opposed to one long game. So it sounds like we might have to wait a little bit longer until we have a nice string of free streams available for either Yangtze or Fuga. But yeah, I'll look into that and I'll see what we have. Also another possibility of a game I just thought of, and I guess this could be just like a try it out sort of thing. If you guys remember, was it a few weeks ago? I can't remember exactly how long ago it was. I was talking about how I saw like the Rune Factory games were on sale. And I was like, I'd be interested in like trying one of those Rune Factory or Harvest Moon or whatever type of games. And so I still had like $29 at that point in my Steam wallet, I think. And so one of them was on sale for like, the cheapest on sale was $9, $8.99. And so I snagged it. Rune Factory 4, I think? Maybe it was 3. I think it was 4. I'd have to check. We could try that. And then you can see how much I hate farming simulations. If you guys wanted. I don't know. But it's a possibility. We could try a bunch of stuff. We could just brainstorm things and try out all sorts of different stuffs. Because like Vera did have a good point. I don't know if you saw in the announcements channel this past week when I posted the schedule. Vera was like, finally a change in the schedule. It's been the same for so long. I'm like, yeah, I should add more variety. But okay, let's play a little bit more. Something seems off about this.
Yeah.
Right. If there are already residents there, I'd be introducing conflict by moving the Hallians on top of them. Needless to say, this land won't let me realize my vision. Why do you concern yourself with the squatters? If they're of no use to you, push them out of sight and out of mind. A lord hardly deserves the title without land to govern. You would reject this contract knowing that. Oh, conflict in my heart. Be honest with it. Stick to your ideals.
Stroll.
Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. Does that sound profound?
You.
Mantis, you remembered my parents say, oh, that was something his parents said? I don't remember. I had forgotten. Nod my head.
Apologies.
I do apologize, Lord Hydron, but I can't in good conscience sign this contract. Oh, I could have just given it to you, but I chose to tear it up so no one else could buy it either. Those people now own their land, in your face, kick you in the crotch, run away. Do you know what a refusal would do to my reputation? As a noble, you must know that this will have ramifications.
Yeah.
Don't speak to me about ramifications. I've got little ram horns here. A ramification. And the land in the world, all the land in the world does not make a lord until he shoulders the responsibility of protecting its people. To heck with nobles who can't recognize that. In fact, I would like to make a counter offer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here in the capital. Oh, so he's going to show that he cares more about taking care of his people than being a lord, so he'll get them housing, but he's not going to have land to be a lord over. That's neat. 100, vacant or not, residence does not come cheap in the capital. Your ilk could never afford them. I've already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the costs. Ilk is when you take milk and you remove the You're surprised. I looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries. Clever girl.
Right.
That was a clever move, Stroll.
No, then.
I know I'm just a countryside noble, but you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. You must be familiar with my compatriot by now. Yes, indeed, your reputation would certainly suffer were it to come to light that you were trying to scam us. Surely you aren't threatening me, are you, boy?
No.
Of course not. I have simply made a competitive offer for vacant houses you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stand to profit, really. Just the idiocy I'd expect from the son of a backwater lord who could not even flee correctly. You'd sacrifice your house in the name of sheltering peasants. You may as well toss the money down the latrine. It insults the entire aristocracy, and you'll live to regret it. You're the one who will live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents, who risked their lives to protect their people, are the real nobles, and my heroes.
No, then.
Now, Lord Hydron, shall we put ink to parchment? Yay, he's a good guy. Stroll, I mean, not Lord Hydron. In case that wasn't clear by the context. Oh, are these all of my people who are still alive? That's rather sad. I bought 100 houses. I apparently needed 5. Oh wait, no, you're all one polycule. I only needed 1. I should read some more in the chat. See, Vera said, from now on, my favorite secret is Skywarp, not Thundercracker. Yeah, Skywarp Nation. Vera says to Oak, his tummy hurts. Oak says, my tummy hurts. He's not special. Oak, the timestamp, 33:33. I'm 35 minutes behind. Quinkity says, Bonnie. Oh, I didn't even catch that because he was using Bonnie earlier as an adjective. Quinkity says, Bonnie to fame. A little heart with the ba-ba-ba.
You made me this.
You're welcome. Skywarp is one of my absolute favorite Transformers, Vero. I have merely spread the good word of his name to you, but thank you very much for the 10 bits. I do appreciate it. And again, you are welcome. Oak says to Queen Katie, what are your thoughts on betting? Because bet sounds a bit like bat. Bet sounds a bit like bat. What? Oak says, dang, Barton is submissive and breedable. Well, he apparently bred once. So yeah. Wendy says, hi, I have an early morning tomorrow, so about to head to bed, but want to pop in and say hi. Hi, Wendy, from a half hour ago. I'm sorry I didn't see this sooner. You're probably long since gone, but Wendy, you're awesome. Thank you for popping in. So good to see you. Sleep well. Have a good early morning tomorrow. Quigita says, nah, it has to be the actual pun sort of a thing. That said, gambling. And Oak says to Wendy, hi, Wendy. Wendy says, hi, Oak. Wendy said, let me gamble real quick. And then little dancing emote. Vera says, Wendy. Oak says to Wendy, what episode of One Piece are you on? Vera said, take it easy. Wendy says to Oak, just finished Arlong Park arc. I think I'm on 46. Quigita said, let me check my list of sound alerts so far. And Oak says, peak. All right, let's keep going.
Rangeef. Young master, we used your inheritance to purchase houses. Oh, you used your inheritance to purchase houses for us in the capital?
Your generosity for us goes too far.
Be at ease, old friend. I'm just being stubborn, perhaps even selfish. The more I pondered what I should do, the less clear the answer became. But when I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I wanted to see your smiles again, so smile, yes, please. I mean, this one here is a little smiley, the rest of you not so much. The ones I remember from a simpler time. I wanted those smiles to come naturally. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry, else what value does he have? Another gem of my parents' wisdom. I'm sorry, though. I know you wanted House Hilatius to rise again.
But that's...
No, we actually don't care about you. We were just flattering you. We wanted homes. We wanted to not be homeless. You have shown us a way to live with more pride than any fortune or glory could impart. It has been my life's greatest honor, greater than any words could express, to have served such a dignified family.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry to have left you to languish for so long. From here on, I hope happier times win the day.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leo... Oh, pardon, Lord Stroll.
Thank you.
It is with our utmost gratitude that we accept these accommodations in the royal capital. Allow me the honor of gathering Halia's other refugees. Let us begin our lives anew, dreaming that one day we'll unfurl the banner of House Hilatius and serve its new lord proudly.
Yeah.
Rangif, everyone, thank you. Once my journey is over, I'll be back. Hang on. I have to say it like Arnold. I'll be back. Yes. It's funny. Do we have Arnold Schwarzenegger in this universe? No, they didn't get it. All right. And thanks to you as well, Mantis. I couldn't have made it through without you. I've done nothing. Hey. It's all you, bro. You looked up real estate prices. It was your determination that saw us through, Stroll. You are a genuine friend, you know that?
You know,
I didn't choose to help these people out of some sense of noble obligation. It was far more simple than that. If I have the power to save someone, then I will, as straightforward as it can be. When someone needs a helping hand, I'll be there to extend it. Your sincerity made me realize that about myself.
yeah.
I would wager my parents were much the same. I think living my life with that in my mind is what they'd expect of me. I can sense Stroll's intense determination. It's like nothing I've felt before. Feel that determination. Oh, is he leveling up again? Get a new archetype? Well, I'm leveling up obviously in his Fallen Bond, but I mean like his archetype. We get a new one? The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues. No. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awaits within thee.
New power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny. That's the type of thing I'd expect to read when we max him out. We still got one more level.
Got it.
Study the samurai. Oh, that's what I would have expected maybe to get from Heismei's lineage, but okay. So let's see what samurai looks like down in our left big toe. Ooh, he does look like a samurai. You can now study the samurai in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
Well,
I should visit my parents' grave. Thank goodness no one's eaten their bones like some small bat child. I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house with their inheritance. I'm so glad you found refuge here in the capital, Rangif. I even found a merchant my father knew as well.
that's...
Your father would tell us all the same. If there was ever an emergency, we should gather in the capital. In Grand Trad, but that's... pay me no mind. Before we return, shall we tour your new accommodations? They have indoor plumbing here. Stroll's success has earned me more support from the people of Halia. Okay, 30 and 27. We're 7 away from the point where the giant Majora's Mask monster face in the sky will protect us. Yay. That was nice. See, Wendy says to Oak, our long park was so good, dog. Oak says, hey, Longa, were you ever the line leader in elementary school? You low-key give off caboose vibes. Okay, what was... I feel like my elementary school didn't have a line leader. I've heard people talk about them before. Like, are we talking about the people who would, like, be at the head of the line, every line? We just lined up alphabetically.
So I was just where my last name was. I felt bad. I have a buddy whose initials are ZZ, and he was talking about how he hated elementary school because he was always at the end of the line because they go alphabetical by your last name. And then every now and then they try and switch up and go, okay, today you'll be alphabetical by your first name, and he'd still be at the back. And he was like, he just couldn't win. But what does caboose vibes mean, Oak? Oak said 20, and it only took gets better except for episode 406 through 550. That's a lot, though. That's almost 150 episodes. Oak says approximately when he said, I'm desperate for more Sanji and Zoro content. I love them. Queen Katie said, my current sound so far made and planned. I'm a dumb pigeon. Yee-haw. Yay, we leveled up from trauma, and several funny sound effects I've made in my streams like bang, wababa, and blushing sounds because I was praised by Rukov. Aw, those sound fun. I like those. By the way, also, I don't know why this is popping in my mind, but just being like content type of stuff, I am still hacked out of my TikTok account. I submitted all of my security verification stuff on Friday. Still haven't heard back. This morning, I sent a follow-up message saying like, hey, is there an update? I sent in all my stuff and still nothing. So back to the Brilhaven Tavern. Oh, I don't feel anybody in my brain. Check my followers. Anybody? Maybe Brigitte should be. Hey, Brigitte, there you go, Goyle. Let's go over and hang out with Brigitte. He doesn't need to come here any longer, and yet. Actually, before I do that, I should check the calendar and see what day do I need to stock up on the potions and things like that. Calendar. Okay, Water's Day, so we gotta wait till Idle's Day. So, yes. So we can go hang out with Brigitte now and find out if she found her dog. Everyone's hangouts are so sad in this game. They're always sad and racist. I mean, they're not racist, but they're the victims of racism. Vera said, or fix your current keyboard, stick out the tongue. Well, I thought about like trying to put some like glue in to try and glue the little nub sticking straight up, but I can't figure out a way to do that that won't impede its like function, because it needs to be able to squish down and pop back up. And so, I don't know. I'm not handy with that. Maybe I should just like, I don't know, maybe if I wedge something inside. I feel like anything that I do is just gonna be a temporary fix. It's gonna get worse and worse though. Oh, and I see Oak posted a clip. Hang on, before we check out the clip and before we talk to Brigitte. Are these the guards that hang out on the street watching each other? No, I thought he looks at the other guy across the street. Let's see what he has to say though. Forlorn guardsmen. Fortin and Luis both. I can assure you neither of them give a crap about us rank-and-file soldiers. From a lowly guard's perspective, it doesn't matter which one is king. We're all expendable to them. I suppose that's just how this job goes. Yet, I wish we could get a king that actually gave a crap about his soldiers. Oh, I'm so forlorn. But thank goodness I don't cry. That'd be so sad, like a little bat that cries. Grumbling, Nydia.
Pardon?
Hey kid, is it true that you're one of the candidates participating in the tournament? If so, then I've got a favor I'd like to ask. Please get that Nydia candidate, Gene, to stop running his mouth. He's become the talk of the town, and not in a good way. The Nydia are already treated with enough wariness and scorn as is, and now that man comes along and ugh. Gene is the one who looks like Penguin, right? I think. Phew! Thank you, Toilet Duck. I think I did just save a minute ago, but I'm a good trained Pavlovian dog, so I will save again before we hang out with Brigitte. Oh, and a poll is up. Let's see. Is Bebe the true protagonist even in this game? Yes. No, it's still Mantis. It's Gallica. Isn't it Maria? Brigitte's dog. I mean, the correct answer is yes, but I'm going to vote Gallica because I love her and I need to support my woman. So thank you very much for the poll. I appreciate that. And there we go. Save complete. All right, let's check out this clip that Oak posted into the chat. If anyone is lurking and doesn't know the protocol here, anytime someone posts a clip into the chat, we got to load it up on the clip viewer so we can all watch it together. And this will be good because it'll show me a timestamp to see how far behind I am in the chat. This clip is titled, "Why Would You Make This?" from 40 minutes ago. So I'm 40 minutes behind. Why would you make this? And it's from the Barden Hangout. Why would you make this? This spacebar is a cheap computer. It has a little rubbery plastic little nub. It looks like a little clearish, whitish plastic nipple, basically. And when the keyboard presses down, it kind of squishes it, and it detects that it pressed. And it is what kind of springs it back up because it wants to be in its erect nipple form. But like the side of it, it's such an old keyboard. The side of it has got a crack in it, and now sometimes when it pushes down, it like wedges itself in.
and so it stays down. So I think this space, I think there's like a technical term for that. It's where you have like an inverted nipple. But okay, so we're saying, why would you make this? Oh, this innuendo, there was more there to say. I only saw earlier, why would you make this ... So why would you make this innuendo? I thought you were saying, why would HP make a keyboard with a nip in its buttons? I don't want to be pressing down nips when I'm, any nipples when I'm pressing my keys. Just thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that. And I don't know, I thought it was a perfectly legitimate comparison. You now have a vivid image, and that's what it looks like. It's like a really, really tiny one, like a little layer. So it is you. You seem unscathed. What? I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want, if you insist on joining me on the road to heck, then there is a place I'd like to go. It better be like where we can save your dog. I'll go wherever you're going. I got level 3 courage. With overflowing courage, I promised Brigitte I would face her burdens with her. Yay! Ew. Mantis, you'd go to such lengths for me? Then, will you come with me? No problem. Come this way. We better be going something fun, not just up into her apartment or something like that. We're just in her apartment! Queegator said, also, I have one where I went silence, even though nobody said anything. Silence! Oak said to Wendy, if that includes Zoro and Sanji separately, Logtown has some good stuff, which is the next arc. Queegator said, how do children get scared by Barden? He has handsome eyebrows, but he has like the little carved out eyebrow things. And so maybe some people are afraid of what kind of lifestyle he leads that would cause him to lose a chunk of brow. Oak said to Queen Katie, I fear his stance. Queen Katie says, so? Oak said he constantly looks like he's on the verge of wetting his pants. Vera said, he's also pretty bulky and tall, and he has a scowling face. Oak says, that's menacing. Oak says, yeah, the compositing in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 was super overbearing, especially because it wasn't that great to begin with. Queen Katie says, crap, what? Huh, what happened? What happened, Queen Katie? Oak says, the texture is legit ruined, so many amazing cuts. Queen Katie says, oh gosh, Alonzo, please be a scammer. Oh, that's what we're saying. I thought something bad had happened there. Okay, we'll check out the clips that just got posted in a minute. Okay, the ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists. The church has discovered their base. What was the church? Yeah, why is the church involved in this? What's the church doing?
What?
What's the church's part in all of this?
So reductive.
Well, they're not Catholic. They believe dogs have souls. Do you not know the connection between the church and the igniters? They make it so that we get along in the depths of this filth. Apparently, this faction's based in a small village fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. This sounds like a fun bonding exercise. We'll go kill some dog nappers. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors! And once they get to heck, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. Let's assume the dog is alive. That dog better not be in heck. Well, why, A, the dog better not be dead. B, the dog better not be in heck. I think the dog should go to heaven. All dogs go to heaven. He's probably a good boy. He probably didn't commit horrible sins. But even if he did, even if he's like a murderer, all dogs go to heaven. And the poll is done. And yes has won with 80% of the vote, Oak contributing 10 channel points. That dog better be alive. I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for anyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it.
And I'd like your help. I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however you can from here on. I refuse. Please think this through. I'm not going to outright refuse because I'm going to be honest. Sounds fun. Please think this through. Brigitte, I want you to think this through. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. Brigitte's suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth, or she'll never fully trust me. Okay, look, I do want to kill somebody. I want to kill Luis, though, so it's okay. I don't really want to kill dog nappers, but I guess I can. So that's what I'm doing. I want to kill Luis. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. Why does it keep wording it that way? We're trying to kill Luis so our friend will get better. Or steal his formula, curse formula. Either works. Ha! You expect me to believe in that nonsense. But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine. If that is how it must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. Huh? What? Wait, what? What'd she tell my friend? The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. What the, You would slaughter a village. I don't think it was right. This is basically saying the same thing. I'm gonna say I don't think it was right. Maybe she'll assume I'm talking about dog butchery. I don't think it was right.
No.
I have never for a moment thought it was right for her to die. Yeah, good, we're talking about the dog. Then it isn't not just for those who kill to be killed. Is that not your precious equality? Well, I mean, maybe if all of us die, but if we're leaving some people alive, so we gotta kill everybody in the world, Brigitte. Is genocide or nothing, lady? Hi, I don't want to lose anything else I care about. I understand how you feel. You still need to be careful. Let's show empathy. I understand how you feel. I understand how you feel. What do you truly understand? You're clearly a cat person. You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. She would lick my nose sometimes when I leaned in for a kiss. It was adorable. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it? Fine. I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case,
I'm going to the base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this and we'll try to negotiate clearly and openly. And if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them! And we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. We'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night be darned! If we break down, so be it.
obviously.
You come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. Okay, so we're going now. Please let the dog still be alive. She let me onto the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. Brigitte stayed silent for the whole trip. Oh, it's awkward. Oh boy. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad. Oh, it's little Eugie's. They probably thought the dog was one of them. She probably didn't have a puppy. She probably had a Eugene baby. Oh, a poll has appeared. Would you slaughter a village for a dog that died? Is it my dog? See, the options are burn it down, please calm down with it, puppy command, look for the killer first. I'll say look for the killer first. But we're not gonna, limit our options right off the bat, I don't think. Let me have a sip of water, then we'll check out these clips that Queen Katie and Oak have both posted into the chat. There we go. By the way, we're already an hour and a half into stream. I should stop being surprised. I feel like every stream, I don't know where the time goes. I don't know where it goes. Well, I do know it goes into the past, but I don't know how it gets there so quickly. Let's load these up on the clip viewer so we're going to watch them together. This clip from 43 minutes ago is called Very Good Thoughts from a Very Good NPC. So let's see what this clip is here. But I've a plan to deal with it. Let us discuss the details inside. Yes, that's how good people laugh. I should tell Bard it, but I'm gonna wait till the next time we hang out. I am literally at his doorstep. I could turn around, knock at his door, and tell him, I'm just gonna go home. I'll tell him later. I decided to return to the group. I'm not a very good friend. Both. I am not. Thank you very much for that clip. I appreciate it. And let's see, this clip from Oak is titled, is it the same thing as titled Logan's Evil Laugh? I think. Oh, I think it's just a laugh. Yes, that's how good people laugh. Well, thank you very much for both of those clips. I appreciate that. Okay, gotta click this, gotta click that. There we go. Thank you very much. Oak said, that was a legit good evil laugh. Wait, was it a good evil? Good evil? It's good or evil? I don't know which, but thank you very much. I think being the villain is fun. I got to be the sheriff in Nottingham last year for a little bit. You guys remember that? He had an evil laugh. Quigita said I was gonna grab Funyuns, but I don't think I want Alonzo's social link to make me choke. It better be a con. It better be a con. And her dog better be alive. Oak says, I don't think I was paying attention last hangout with Alonzo. What happened? Okay, so here's what happened.
Alonso confided in us that he has been conning this landowner guy who basically bought his village and is extorting money or something like that. And he's trying to con him to get money out of him, to like get the village free. I can't remember the exact details, but it was something like that. He's conning this landowner to save his village, including his mom who lived there. And then the landowner comes in, he bursts into the place, he's like, hey, you, I know who you really are. I know you've been conning me, and I found out about your village, and I just killed everybody there. Peace out. And we're like, oh no. And so we run there, and his mom is on the ground. She's like, oh, I'm dying. And he's like, oh, I'm so sad. And I'm like, oh, this is awkward. I should just leave. And then we left and went home. And so what I'm saying is that it was all staged. It's part of his con, and he's trying to trick us to get us to go after whoever he said was like the boss of the landowner. And for the reasoning I said before, because like we obviously can't go after the landowner if the landowner is one of his henchmen, right? Alonso's henchmen. And so yes, I think it's all a con. I think that's what happened. Oak said, how are we already 45 minutes into stream? What? Oh, we're an hour and a half and 45 seconds into stream. Quicket said, we went into his hometown, it caught a fire, his mom died, the whole village hates him, and he's on debt. Oak says, oh, Quicket said, but we think it's a giant con. We, being me and Logan thinks it's a giant con. We hope it is. It might just be wishful thinking, but yeah. Oak says, lurk, I must do a sketch of a desk. Is this gonna be another thirst trap sketch like you did of Teddy, but it's gonna be of a desk being all thirst trappy? But thank you very much to Lurk. Oh, Quinkett said, if not, oh, and there's where Tiff came in. Oak saying Tiff, Vera said Tiff. Tiff says hello all. Quinkett said Alonzo, don't be so drastic. Vera said Tiff feels strongly. I wonder on what. Tiff says I like Alonzo. Quinkett said I blinked. There wasn't that many votes for that one, lol. There's Speed. Tiff says he's dramatic and I love him for it. Most, if not all of these votes are mine. Vera said, quote, I feel like he's ashamed of me, frowny face, and is to act in a scam where she's to pretend she died. Yes. Quick said, okay, now I can get chips. I'm no longer in choke risky lands anymore. Said, oh no, a snag? Yes, my B-day. Okay, remind me again, which day is your birthday? Is that Saturday? Is that this Saturday? Is that this upcoming Saturday, the 8th? I'm trying to remember because I get a lot of those dates mixed up. Oh, the poll is done, and Puppy Command won with 64% of the vote. Oak contributing 210 channel points. Second place is Down With It, and third place was Look for the Killer first. Quickity said, no, but I want to hang with y'all on my birthday. So maybe we still will, and I'll just like, I have to go to sleep right after the stream. We'll figure things out, but yeah, it's not going to be split fiction anymore this week. My apologies. Okay, is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you there. I'm Brigitta. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, so did the church manipulate her and tell her the wrong village, hoping they would... Oh, so maybe they kidnapped her dog. Said, oh, that village did it. Oh, horrible village. Hope you don't kill them. Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. Also, why has this guy got such a colorful costume? Everybody else is just kind of bland, and then this guy is like bright reds and yellows. He's clearly the main character of this town, the protagonist of this village. The church has been here several times. They've never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree? No, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Spirited girl, really? That's right, I'm a little British girl again. Oh, Oak's gonna be so mad, but it's okay. Oak's off drawing a sexy desk. Hey, miss, you sell magic igniters?
How nice!
Curious boy, wow, how brilliant. Papa, I want an igniter. Again, he's gonna be the main character. He's gonna get an igniter and he'll do magic. I see, say no more. At least ask if they killed a dog though. I feel like that might be relevant. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniter group's movements from the church, but now I'm not certain such a force even exists.
If
it was all a lie, Then what does the church get out of it? To spread magic igniters? To harass you? To spread magic? Let's say that. Honestly, they were to get you to kill people who don't want to buy them. Oh, pin message written by Oak, pinned by Vera said, the desk is not sexy. I'm just trying to plan out a desk because my dad and I might try to build a desk soon. Oh, don't build a sexy desk. Build a regular desk. Your desk doesn't need to be sexy, Oak. Just regular. It does. But whatever desk you build, make sure you are faithfully committed to it. I want you to have a mahogany relationship with that desk. Get it? Get it? Mahogany instead of monogamous. If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? Maybe it's about selling more magic igniters?
In any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood. Normally when this type of thing happens, I kill some people on the way home. But I'm gonna pout. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. Yay, we stopped her from committing mass murder, yeah. I can sense Brigitta's deep gratitude. Oh, and Queen Katie with a pin message. March 8th is my birthday, yes. Okay, so then we definitely got to keep the stream on this weekend. And I'll figure out some game to do there. New ability guild discount. Receive discount on weapon, armor, and igniter shops. Hey, yeah, we gotta hang up. We gotta prioritize her and Alonzo, I guess. And Heismay, I suppose. Get to the point where if we swap him out of the party, he'll still get full experience. I can now get discounts from weapons shops, armor shops, and igniter shops due to the effects of guild discount.
But
my dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth. That's right, you're hearing it for the first time. This game takes place on Earth. What? You thought it was a different planet? No, it's Earth. It's just the distant future. It's a Planet of the Apes thing.
Nonetheless.
This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded. Do we need the excuse? I'd like to visit you. Yeah, do we need the excuse for, Michelle Senpai, rated with a party of 13. How about that? Is Vero or Crystal still here to be able to do a shout out for Michelle Senpai? How was your stream? What were you streaming? Ooh, Silent Hill 2. Okay, oh, there we go. The shout out takes a little longer to load up now.
Look at her, my God.
Oh, is that Bayonetta? It looks like it. I've never actually played it.
Sorry, mommy, sorry.
Was that you calling her a mommy? I mean, isn't she supposed to be like 8 or 9 feet tall or something like that? Michelle Senpai, how was your stream? Oh, and another clip. I guess you got 2 shout outs. So is this observation
Tyler?
duty? Yeah, Tyler. There he is, Tyler.
Here he is, ready to just drop a dookie on my damn dresser.
Oh, he's on top of the drawers. I didn't even notice him up there. I was like looking on the floor somewhere. He's just popping a squat on your drawers.
What an asshole.
Wow.
God damn it.
What was that? I never played that game before. So thank you very much to the raid. So Raiders, if you're here with Michelle Senpai's raid, let me give you the rundown. My name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternating between this game, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. I do read every comment in chat. I'm sometimes behind though, so I'm going to scroll all the way down to where the raid happens so I can say hi to you guys. Oh, and there's a pin message from Raigeki Tora 416 saying, yep, that was Bayonetta. Again, I've played some games that I hear are similar to Bayonetta. I hear it's a good game. But yeah, how was the stream? Welcome, Raiders. Oh, and also, it's probably already been posted in the chat, but let me give you a link tree that has all my social medias just in case it isn't there. Just in case. Oh, crap, the space button on my keyboard is still broken. There we go. That includes a Discord invite link, technically my TikTok link. My TikTok got hacked last week on Wednesday, so I don't have access to it, and the hackers changed the username, so it doesn't lead to anything right now, but it will hopefully be back up. YouTube, Twitter, all that good stuff. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Vera already posted that in the schedule. Crystal says, hello, welcome, Raiders. Vera said, chat, you're free because Raiders are here. And there's the mommy command. Quikita said, that's legit the first time I've seen Bayonetta gameplay, lol. And there is Raigeki Tora. What does that mean? Because that sounds like an attack, Raigeki. Does it mean like lightning or something like that? It sounds lightning-esque to me for some reason, saying, yep, that was Bayonetta. Crystal says, observation duty, and then Oak doing the duty command. Michelle Senpai says, hi, how you doing, Michelle? It's been a little while. How are you? Vera said, pinning, so he reads it right away. Oh, come on, let me scroll down. And Michelle Senpai says, it was good. The new Silent Hill 2 is much different from the original Silent Hill 2, so I'm having a rough time, but it's fun. I've never played any Silent Hill. I know that it's like a full-on remake, kind of like they did with Resident Evil 4 and stuff like that, right? Are you enjoying it? I hope it's going well. I mean, you said it's going well, that it was good. Crystal says, I heard it's much more detailed graphics. Well, the original one wasn't the whole reason why they had all the fog was because they were so limited in the graphics in the first place. So I'd certainly hope it's a bit more detailed. Let's see. Raigeki Tora says, yep, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh, that's why I was thinking of it. Yes, Raigeki. Yes, I remembered that now. Thank you for the reminder. It's a big lightning strike, clears all your opponent's monsters. Yes, that's why I associate it with lightning. So thank you for scratching that itch in my brain and solving that for me. Vera says, Raigeki is to get struck by lightning. Ooh, Michelle Senpai says, yes, much more detailed, creepy. And Vera said, you are so right. And Crystal with an emote. So again, welcome everybody. So have you guys played Metaphor ReFantazio? If you're here with the raid, actually, I wouldn't doubt it if a lot of people who are for the raid probably take off. If you were wanting to watch Silent Hill 2, this is a different type of game. This is just a JRPG. It's basically Persona in a fantasy setting. And plus, you've probably been watching a long stream. If you need to take a rest, if you need to get a snack, you need to use a bathroom, whatever like that. I understand if you take off, but if you do decide to stick around, it's nice to meet you. We got some awesome people in the chat. As I said, I do read every comment out loud. I am currently over a half hour behind in the chat because I get very easily distracted. And let's see, Michelle Senpai says, I am a huge Persona fan, but I am interested in Metaphor. Said you already know that. Yeah, so right now we're doing basically the equivalent of a social link or confidant in this game, because it's got like a lot of the same setups as Persona, but just in this fantasy world setting. So I don't know if you want to avoid any and all spoilers, even for social links. So I understand if you want to step away or lurk or something like that. If you don't mind the spoilers for the confidants, I can give you the rundown on what we're doing here with this very, very tall lady. Let's see. Vera says Metaphor is fun. No. Crystal says Metaphor is awesome, though racism wins /HJ. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a fantasy world, but everybody's racist. There's a lot of that in here. Michelle Senpai says, nah, I still want to hang with you guys. Okay, so basically, what happened is that this lady, her dog got kidnapped, and some people in the Sanctus Church said, oh, it's this village, they did it. And she's like, I'll murder them all. And we're like, let's check the place out before we murder everybody. And then we get there, and it turns out that the Sanctus Church was lying. And she's like, oh, well, thank you for stopping me from murdering them. And we're like, yay, we're better friends now. So, but yeah, so I'm going to have to scroll back up to where we left off in the chat before a half hour ago. But thank you again for the raid so much. I will get to any future comments here. Crystal says, not the dog. Michelle Senpai says, as a dog owner, kill them all. Yeah, I mean, as a cat owner, I've said before, if somebody tried to mess with my cat's a member of my family. If somebody tried to do that person would be lucky to be hospitalized. And Crystal says arson. Well, maybe you're saying the dog is our son, and you just wrote it wrong. But yes, I'm going to scroll back up to where I left off in the chat. If there are any more comments after this, I will get to them eventually. But thank you very much. And thank you again, Raigeki Tora 416 for reminding me of why that made me think of lightning. Thank you. This is my job, not yours. So our business together is concluded. Yeah, do we need the excuse? Can't we just be friends? Do we need the excuse of business? What? Why wouldn't we? Wait, do you want to be my friend? You really are a strange one.
Speaking of...
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
That's why...
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
Hey, Ladamag, if you'd like to come, then come. You can come visit me, if you want to. Baka. Yay, we're real friends with her now.
Not just I'm sorry your dog got kidnapped friends, but just hang out all the time friends. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So, come if you wish. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bam. I returned to Grand Trad in Brigitta's Gauntlet Runner and headed back to the inn. Yay! We got a lot of mag from that one.
Time marches on.
And the age of a new king draws near. Also, for anyone from Michelle Senpai's raid, this game has like the coolest load screens and menus. They're like really awesome. The UI is chef's kiss, which I assume is good. I have never kissed a chef before, but everyone's like, chef's kiss. Are chefs good at kisses? I figure French chefs would be good, you know, French kissing and all that. Queen Gator said, the murder on Yangtze River is like 6 cases long. I'd rather have that happen another time. Vera said like 3 days early. Queen Gator said, may I suggest just more doors? If I can forward the link in the Discord. Have you posted that before? Because I know we've talked about it before. Said, look, if it wasn't so long, I would have voted Yangtze River.
What if the chef is French?
See, that's what I'm saying. Then it's a French kiss. It's not just a chef kiss. But people always go, chef's kiss, mwah. They never go French kiss. Mwah. Maybe they should. But thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. I hear a voice. So who wants to hang out today? Oh, it's Barden again. Is Oak still here or is Oak still busy drawing that desk? There's something I'd like him to look at. Barden comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Okay, well, first let's save before we decide who we're going to go talk to. I hope we're making some progress. How many days is it now until the soiree that we're just basically killing time until we get there? And also got to read some more in the chat. Queen Gator said, the free ride demo is also another suggestion since the full game is coming this May. Anyway, chips time. Enjoy your chips. Okay, so let's see who else is available. We have just Barden. Just Barden. So that decision is now made for us. We're going to go hang out with Barden. And you guys are going to get your tall, bulky Irishman with the slots taken out of his eyebrows again. Quickgator said, yes, Rune Factory. Which one? Rune Factory 4. Yes, that's the one I like. That's the one I know the most of. It's like farming and fighting. I actually recently bought it on my Xbox last month since it was on sale. I was planning on replaying it since ... I forgot the controls. But hey, if you got Rune Factory 4, I can actually help you if chat lets me. Crystal with the Unlurk, thank you back for the Unlurk. Crystal, welcome back from class. How did class go? And thank you, Queen Katie. I figure a game like that, I might need help because I don't like farming games. Wait, so, did somebody say, I'm just incredulous? I feel like if you're incredulous, you don't just say you're incredulous. It's weird. But yes, how's class, Crystal? Quickita said, hold on, BRB. I need to check the possible loves for the male protag in Rune Factory 4. I only know the female protag options. There's romance options in these games. I almost forgot. That's always fun. Actually, okay, I always like romance options in games. I know they're usually unnecessary, but I think it's fun. Crystal with a timestamp 106.25. And yep, I am 40 minutes behind in chat. Queen Katie said, okay, I think there is someone who would be Logan's type in Rune Factory 4. Unsure though. Ooh. Don't tell me, but if we do play that, you gotta let me know after the fact, right? Tiff said, so Ilk is just spoiled milk fare. Oh, that's because without the, then yeah, it's gross. Yes, Tiff, yes. Vera said, taking me on a walk, she's legit taking my attention from screen laughing. Well, she needs her exercise. That's a good excuse, Vera. See you when you get back from the walk. Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. I got something I want to show ye. You have a wee bit of time? Sure, show me.
I am glad.
Great, come with me. I noticed that a lot of these followers bonds we've been doing have been unlocking at status level 3 of our royal virtues. If we do too many, we might need to start like upping those again, because maybe soon they'll start being like, you need to have level 4 or something. Crystal does a 20-second slow mode. Vera says, not thank you. Says Thundercracker is awesome and he's my favorite, but Shattered Glass colors are hideous. Oh, they're glorious. The originator of those colors, yeah. Action Master Thundercracker, was my holy grail for the longest time. Oak says, Bebe. Quickita said, spoiler chat, I posted the love options from Rune Factory 4 in there. And Vera says, Bebe is awesome. Crystal says, Bebe is still the true protagonist. Queen Katie says, all hail Bebe. Vera says, aren't we glad we don't have a Teddy redeem every time the word bear is mentioned? You'll get your ear blared with a bear making a bear pun or something. Or if it's Teddy, it's not going to be a bear pun. It's going to be just like sexual harassment. Look here, we've rebuilt the town's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all of the entrances to town. Plus, we doubled the guard and deployed them throughout the town. Nobody wanted to do us harm. We'll be getting in now. Well, to be fair, all the babies that were eaten by a monster in the town already. Are there bad people here? Like your political opposition? Oh, I gotta read what he says. And now I can focus on other things. On the far more insidious threat plague in the town. Yeah, are there bad people here? Oh, are there bad people here? Not quite bad people, I'd say, but when one of them has a following, well, getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie. So was he saying not bad people or not bad people? Are we talking about an infestation of some sort?
This is...
Irritated shouting, what the heck are you doing to this town, Barden? Oh, it's this guy. Oh, I forgot. That's right. Oh, crap, Barden, I should have told you. This guy is scheming to, like, kill you or something. I found out, like, 2 nights ago when I was here. I should have told you, Barden. I spaced it. Because he's not trying to kill me, so I wasn't thinking about it. Sir Gastro, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Barden. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Oh, well, that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see here before ye.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so recklessly. We have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe Martira will be attacked?
What now?
Oh, not to be prepared for anything. Do you not agree? Besides, weren't ye the one doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had cause.
What?
Where did you hear that?
In other words...
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds, and that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to ye, Sir Gastro.
What did you say?
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. You know what? I'm just gonna take a break on this bench and look at the sky. It's pretty, but I'll look evilly. Out of my way.
Hey, I'm just a child.
No, I don't care. Stab.
Oh, at least he didn't eat me like the monster baby. How dare he push a wee laddie? Hey, are you all right there? There, you're not hurt. You're dead. Now head on home in a casket. Mom, the scary armor is talking. It's talking.
What?
Yeah, maybe he shouldn't dress in armor, I guess, while he's being a politician. Wait, don't be frightened. Oh, now I'm sad. He ran away. Am I really that scary a fella? Nay, he's just fallen victim to Gastro's sneaky little machinations. I've got to keep me guard up.
But then...
And I must prove to Gastro that no injustice will be happening on my watch. I see you in a whole new light. Not a good one. You are scary. Don't let things escalate. Children really do fear you, bro. Whoa. I should probably be nice to him, though. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat, though. Quick Gator said, the Monokuma redeem in another universe. Oak said, don't worry, those episodes aren't bad. They just aren't better than what comes before. Crystal says, TikTok, give Logan his TikTok back. That's what I'm saying. But I did find out on Monday, that's yesterday, at work, I found out a friend of mine at work, the exact same thing happened to her like a week ago. And she's been doing the same messages and sent her security stuff and hasn't heard back. So I'm not optimistic that they're gonna reply back anytime soon. And she had like 7,000 more followers than me on TikTok. So it's like even worse for her. I feel bad. Crystal says, pull up, and then some gambling. Quick said, okay, according to Vero, there's a pretty charming love option for you in Rune Factory 4. Bad news, it requires actually fighting in the dungeon to unlock her. Well, that's what I want to do. I don't want to farm. I want to fight. So, okay, let's marry her. Let's marry Fight in the Dungeon girl. Rah! Oak says, hey, Crystal, can you please have 700,000 obies in gambling? Oh, can I please have 700,000 obies in gambling? Queen K said, don't let Brigitte meet Alonzo. Crystal says, no. Vera said, we have a counter if it isn't. Is that so extreme? Queen K said, Brigitte, you're being hot right now, but don't murder, not the best. Wait, that was hot? Her being like, I'm going to kill everyone. That's hot? That's hot? Crystal says, I'm dying with the heat. Says, dang, why is it 38 degrees Celsius? I keep forgetting that that's like a lot in Celsius. Crystal said 38 degrees is 100 in Fahrenheit. Yeah, yes. I don't know how you live, Crystal. Yeah, I think you've told us some of your temperatures are sometimes like 2,000 degrees there. Celsius. Crystal says, hey, Queen Katie. Queen Katie said, March 8th is my birthday. Yes. Crystal says, Alien Stage. Queen Katie said, if you were going to ask me about Alien Stage, I haven't watched it. I got sick. Crystal said, how do you know? Queen Katie said, I just do. This is our entire relationship. Crystal laughing. Oak says no. Okay, let's play some game. Let's... I mean, I should probably flatter him for mag. We got a lot of mag. Bro, I'm going to be honest. These kids really do fear you. It is worrisome. You don't blame the child's outburst on Gastro, do you?
All right.
Well, I can admit that one was partially my fault. But I tell ye, I shudder to think even about that man being governor. To even think about that man being governor. I mean, I'll confess he was a clergyman I thought would do well in the position. 'Cause I thought him a splendid fellow at first. But in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. I mean, yeah, you kind of dropped the ball with Joanna, bro. First Lady Joanna, and now Gastro. I've got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
If so, then.
If I want to fix this, I can't show any more mercy, which is why I've got a spy on Gastro. That's a good idea. Are you sure that's wise? Yeah, I'm gonna say, are you sure that's wise? Because I don't know. Are you sure about this?
What?
What's anything to unmoor the nerves about it? He only needs to worry if he does anything wrong. There's like privacy concerns. I personally am not a huge fan of the whole thing. It's like, well, if you got nothing to hide, then you shouldn't care if I invade your privacy.
I suppose.
We need to place safety above all else. Well, what's that old Benjamin Franklin saying? Is it Ben Franklin? Those who would sacrifice your freedom for security deserve neither or something? Can't have folks like Gastro just prowling about. Crap, he's been governor for 2 days. 2 days! And he's already becoming corrupted. You know, it's for your sake too that I'm cleaning up the town.
You hear me?
Don't you see that I want to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles. That's reassuring, that's excessive. Things are fine as is. I think Martira is fine as is. I mean, really, the only bad thing about it was the giant baby eating smaller babies. You have such an open-minded tolerance. But if we try to support ye just as we are, we won't be of use to ye. No, just vote for me. I just need more votes. That is literally all I need. And I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace. I can feel Barden's ambitions as governor and his increasingly deep faith towards me. Yeah, he's starting his villain arc, y'all. Oh, what do we got? Improves defense when the whole party is in the back row. Whole party's back row. That's not gonna happen much. And care package, occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Barden will send a parcel. Oh! He's gonna send us like treats. Oh, okay, I heard what happened. I'll read the chat. Oh, what happened was Nora. Hi, Nora. When did you get here? Hi, Nora. We're just hanging out with our friends. Nothing bad has happened, but Heismay was a crybaby. But everything's fine. How are you doing, Nora? Let's see. There was Oak with the pin message saying the desk is not sexy. I'm just trying to plan out a desk because my dad and I might try to build a desk soon. Vera says laughing. Vera said now draw a sexy desk for the sake of it. Oak says it is a regular desk. It's not sexy, Logan. Then why did you make it sexy? If you're building a regular desk, why are you drawing it sexy, Oak? Queen Gator said, oh yeah, can someone pin my birthday answer earlier? I know Logan asked. So Vera said, just saw, sorry, salute. Said I'm trying to figure out how to draw a fish. Oh, are you drawing Ultra Splashness? Quiquita said, thank you, Vero. Vero says, for no reason, salute. Oak says, Teddy is the only sexy drawing. And there was Michelle Senpai's raid. Oh, so this isn't that long ago. Either Chad has been sleepy or I'm catching up because of slow mode. Oak says, whoa. Quiquita says, welcome, Raiders. And so I can scroll down a little bit in the chat because we've read a lot of this stuff already. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And see, Crystal saying, arson, no, kill them by arson. Oak says, please stop saying that, Brigitte. It sounds freaky. Queen Gator said, Tales of Berseria in a nutshell. And then Queen Gator says, I have talked about, quote, just more doors before. Yes, 3 times in the Discord. It's free. That's the thing. I think the link is still there. Yeah, yes. I need a sip of water. I'm thirsty. Michelle says, so our main character in this game is a boy or a girl? I can't tell. It's a boy. He's a young, strapping 18-year-old lad who has the best anime waifu living in his pocket. So that is the most important bullet points, I think. Oak says, I'm still drawing the desk, but I'm listening. Well, I mean, obviously, still. It would take a while to draw that sexy of a desk, Oak. Okay, let's keep going here. I now have a rare chance of receiving supplies from Barden due to the effects of care package. I wonder if I just like save before going to bed and then just like spam waking up the next morning over and over again. I could just do that every day and always get a care package, just run the RNG into the ground. Wonder what stuff he'll give us.
So long.
Hope it's like cookies and cupcakes and candy. Well, no time like the present. I'll have to take me leave of you for today. Apologies. Goodbye. I'm gonna sit on the bench over here with Gastro. Yeah, I hate you. It's okay. We can both look at the sky. What? Anxious woman. Hey, the guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know. I can't even relax in my own home anymore. I thought if we left things to Barden, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. Yep, he's turning it into like a police state. What do you call it? Police, not observation, police spying, something, espionage, something. There's a word for that. State. I decided to return to the group. Martyr, we've ruined it. But again, there's no giant baby monster eating their babies, so I feel like that's a step up. Quigata said, but knowing how you go, you'd probably beat the game in record time, so Rune Factory is probably more fun. Beer said, it's a boy, I'm pretty sure he's pretty though. Michelle Senpai says, girl. Said, sorry, my message didn't go through right. Crystal said, nah, it's fine. Michelle Senpai said, I wasn't sure if he was a pretty boy or a flat-chested girl. Well, he's a I guess pretty boy. I don't know. Apparently y'all think he's pretty, but there's Gallica. She shall be my wife. All I need is to somehow make it so that she exists in reality and then somehow trick her into thinking I am worth marrying. Back to the Brylehaven Tavern. All right, who are we thinking of now? I hear a voice.
I've made my decision. This is my only choice.
Great, we're just getting all the sad ones today. Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Let's save the game first. And how many more days is it now until the soiree? How many more days we gotta keep doing this? I guess I gotta wait until I'm out of the saving menu so I can see the number of days. Come on, this game takes so long to save. 5 days. Oh, yeah, Gallica, sit right there. I love you. Okay, let's see. Is it just Alonzo? It's just Alonzo. So that decision is made for us. Let's go hang out with him again and see if it'll get any more sad. I still think he's running a con. I don't think his mom's dead. I think that was a performance. Let's see, Vera says, Japan loves them androgynous. I think there's like a word for that, not in Japan, but like Korea. I heard a while ago that there's like a word for androgynous beauty and that they really highly value it over there. Oak says, Unlurk no longer desking. How did the sexy desk turn out, Oak? Quickita said, I just realized who Barden reminds me of, the Sun social link from Persona 5. Okay, crap. Who was Sun in Persona 5? I don't remember everyone's arcanas. Which one was Sun? Quickita said Barden reminds me Torinosuke Yoshida from Persona 5. Really? Papa Yosh? Huh. Is it just because he seems very paternal, maybe? Oak says, Logan, famous co-worker? Well, I mean, she has like a 20K following cosplay account, and she does like really good cosplays. The last cosplay that I saw her doing before my TikTok got hacked and I can no longer access it was some really adorable Amy Rose cosplays, like a human Amy Rose type of things. Alonzo?
Greetings.
Oh, well met. What are you up to? I've been waiting for you. Listen carefully. I'm putting a major new plan into motion.
All right, let's do this.
Great. Come with me.
Nora says, "Hey losers, only here for a minute." Oh, so Nora, did you leave already? Because you did what happened.
Understand?
But I think I've been catching up surprisingly quickly. I don't know, maybe we might even be able to turn off or reduce slow mode soon. I gotta breathe for a second though, because we're over 2 hours into stream and I've been doing almost nothing but talking because it's just been dialogue today.
I've discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade in the settlements around my village, so his valet often comes through the town.
Apparently...
However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him.
How? Bros be really gonna kill him. Is nab code for kill? Is that what nab means? Is nab what the cool kids say instead of unalive because they're worried about getting demonetized?
What?
Are you planning to kill him?
Oh, nothing of the sort. I just want to have a little chat. But it would be near impossible to catch him if they come via a busy open street. I'll force them down the forest path where there'll be no witnesses. I've spread rumors about humans appearing on village roads for the express purpose.
Is Michelle Senpai still here? I should let you know, in this game, humans aren't humans, they're monsters. So, huh?
Nab is Queen Katie does when they're hungry and need to grab a snack.
That's right. Going in and nabbing wafers. Wait, Queen Katie, all this time you've been killing wafers? I'm sorry, unaliving. We don't want to get demonetized. You've been unaliving. Well, I guess technically you eat them. So they're dead. They're very dead. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero. I appreciate that. Yeah, so he's been spreading rumors about vicious, ravenous humans on the roads.
The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call out to him.
And then...
And I'd like for you to accompany me there as well.
Of course, for what? This sounds dangerous. For what?
About that.
Why would you need me there?
That...
Just to bear witness, a grand operation such as this is not a one-man job.
I think it's gonna be a one-man job, but this is all part of his con. And he needs to further convince me of the reality that he is selling. Nod my head. Oh, he only liked that a little bit. I probably should have said. I keep forgetting that there are points we can get.
Thank you. We will change things. The world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end.
Is that possible?
Seriously?
You think that's possible?
Oh. A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she'd found.
Huh? That doesn't answer my question, bro. It was a yes or no question.
The tree was practically dying, but it still bore a small fruit, and with it, seeds. My mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking, but it got burned down because of the whole thing that happened. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit.
Are you asking to bear fruit with me, Alonzo?
That's when I realized perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there is a seed of virtue wanting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on, so make sure you go out and change the world, Mantis.
What's this all of a sudden? You didn't answer my question. What are you planning? What is your scheme, bro? What are you planning?
Oh, if I'm right about you, you'll find out soon enough.
So is this the scheme in the forest? Is that next hangout? I can sense Alonzo's resolve behind his grin and his high expectations of me. Yay. Give me more discounts in stores, bro.
You're all I have.
Scion's Merit. Increase the inherent slots for the Faker lineage to 3. I don't think I've even used Faker yet. One of these days off stream, I should just go somewhere where there's enemies and grind up some of these archetypes. Or except I guess I have some of those items that just give them lots of experience. More skills can now be inherited by the Faker lineage in Academia due to the effects of Scion's Merit. Am I saying that word right? Scion?
Understand?
Scion? Skyon? Scion? However you say it.
I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know. I'll be waiting.
Okay, so that's how it's going to be, just up to us whenever we do this. That's clever. Okay. Let's see. Nora
Time
says,
marches on.
alien
At the
stage
age of
mention.
the
Has
new
Katie
king
watched
was
it yet?
near.
Well, Queen Katie saw like some of it. What, like 9 episodes? Queen Katie said, I got sick. I'm sorry. Nora said, wah. Whenever you're sick, you need to watch and give your life reactions to the GC. Also, y'all, school is canceled tomorrow. Oh, and I went to Hope's Peak Academy today. But anyways, are you going to play any more Danganronpa now? And why is school canceled on a Wednesday? Viewer said, let's go. Said, I hope it's not canceled because a killing game has happened. Nora said, it was canceled because snow. Or so they say. That only happened to me once. The people here are so used to driving in snow, they're like, just drive through it. Ooh, oh, look at that. We got a care package from Barden. We get to find out what it is right away. We just barely unlocked this.
Have a look.
I hope this package has made it to you safely and that you'll find its contents useful. However I can assist you, I will. Panacea. That's like a potion, right? Okay. Thank you for sending me your pancreas. I appreciate it, bro. Unfortunately, that's the gift you can only give once. The gift of your pancreas.
Well then.
Oh, who am I thinking of? I hear a voice.
Yeah.
No more putting this off. I must steel myself. Oh, so this will max out Stroll. Will we max out our first follower? I keep wanting to say social link. Our first follower bond? Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Well, let's see who else is available, because we might want to do people who are lower levels first to keep enough of these open so that our afternoons, because otherwise we'll get to the point where a bunch of them are maxed out. We're like, nobody's available. What do we do today? And then we'll just be wasting time. So let's see. Stroll is available. Anybody else? Oh, nope. So it is Stroll. So we're going to max out a follower before we've even unlocked these last 3. Okay. We're going to go see Stroll for 4 days now left, I think, until the soiree. Maybe I should go talk with him. Let's see. And Nora says, hi, Logan. Oak said, Nora, I feel like I was going to tell you something earlier and I forgot what it was. Vera said, maybe I am. And a timestamp 158:58. Hey, look at that. I am 12 minutes behind is all. So I guess we can probably turn off slow mode for the moment. How do I get it down here? Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's still like 30 seconds. Let's turn it off for the moment. Oh crap. No. Don't want to pop out stream chat. Crap, I popped out stream chat. Wait, crap. Did that scroll to the bottom? Crap, did that scroll to the bottom of the chat? Did that scroll to the bottom? Oh. Wait, except I'm not that far behind. So maybe I didn't lose. Oh, crap. I lost some chat. I accidentally clicked the little thing that popped out, a little pop-up of chat. And let me try scrolling up this. Maybe, oh, hang on. I bet I can scroll up the overlay that I have. And maybe that, oh, there we go. The overlay goes up high enough because I'm only 12 minutes behind. Oh, that was close. Crystal says, hey, Nora. Oak says, I'm not drawing the desk sexy, Logan. You were the one who brought up the sexy desk. I know you're not drawing it because you said you finished the drawing. You're done with it, huh?
Next time ask Kamad to disable the slow mode.
I should, but I don't want to be a burden. You guys already do so much. But I resolved it. I'm here. I've gotten to the thing. And so, yes, so it's not quite disastrous. It would have been awful if I was like an hour behind. Then I probably would have lost some stuff. But thank you very much, Vera, for the 10 bits and for the good recommendation. Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? After all that's happened, I find myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they would say if they could see me now. I only wish I could tell them of all that's transpired. Okay, so let's see what happens when we max somebody out.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly, thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the gauntlet runner toward my village again? Okay. Well, we should just be able to teleport. If we've been there before, we can teleport there, right? Crystal says, Redacted died after sacrificing himself for Redacted, but died too. Nora says, no, that one I can figure out. Crystal says, hey, Nora, 86/87. That's got to be like...
truly blessed
that's
with
got
good fortune.
Oh, this one's fully voiced. So we're just looking at the sunset with our bro.
I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
I mean, probably not, but you're a main character, so you do! Hey, just prove it to yourself. Everyone deserves that. I'm gonna say just prove it to yourself, because like you do is obviously encouraging, but it sounds a bit simplistic. Everyone deserves that now. So hey, yeah, just prove it to yourself, bro.
If you have doubts, just prove to yourself that you do.
Hey, even we're fully voiced. It's so nice having a non-silent protagonist.
You're right. I'm the only one who can do that, after all. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Yeah, now that you mention it, that's not very good writing. Luck is its own type of skill. Ask Nagito Komaeda. All's well that ends well! Ah, I guess we'll, yeah, you know, actually in this game, luck is a skill, so yeah, I'll say luck.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Oh, he didn't like that.
Guess I should just embrace it, yes.
Or embrace chat right now.
I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing.
What was that breath there? I would do the exact same thing.
But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
Well, the good news, bro, is that your parents are dead, so they don't know about it. They wouldn't be angry. Hey, there we go. They'd have done the same.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad.
Huh?
Rangif said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital.
Oh, so that's why it wasn't just luck. They put the inheritance there, told everyone to go there, so it was all intentional. It was all just as Keikaku.
And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
Yeah, it wasn't bad writing after all. It was probably intentional. Your parents orchestrated this. Why are they so much smarter than you?
No, your parents orchestrated it this way.
Huh?
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be
used the way you used it, bro? Oh.
The family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people.
Yes, that's right. The true treasure was the people we met along the way.
A nobleman
friends,
is
though,
the
but-
shield in his people's hands. Durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
You probably should have spent more time with them then, bro. I'm not sure about that. Hey, surely they believed in you.
They put their faith in you.
In me.
Oh, that was a lot. How much mag was that? I actually won't be able to tell at the end because every other one got a tiny little, but we got a lot there. I should read a couple more comments in the chat though. Let's see. Crystal says, to Nora, redacted is dead. Says, hey, Nora, you could be talking about literally so many people. Says Nora. Moonlight says, Moonlight says, hi, Logan. Hour mark 2. I just got home from work. I'm so tired. Welcome, Moonlight. As you can see, I'm not that far behind in chat. Only like 15 minutes. I'm sorry that you're tired, but kick those feet up and have a snack. And I hope you're doing well now that you're home from work. Let's see. Crystal said Redacted died after sacrificing himself. Redacted, but died too. Oh, wait. I think I already read that. Did I? Hang on. Oh, because I was looking at the wrong thing. So I've caught up to where the other thing was scrolled. Okay, now I can just scroll over here again. Let's see. Crystal says, hey, Nora. There was an 86 out of 87. And then Nora says, hey, Crystal. Oak says, oh, yeah, someone should shout out to Nora because it's fixed now. Oh, okay. Well, since the last time I tried to do something, I messed up the chat. So would one of the mods, Crystal or Vero, like to do a shout out for Nora now that the Twitch shout out thing is fixed in me? I'll wait to like continue this because this will have like spoken dialogue. Want to make sure that we see that shout out. So let me read some more in the chat while we're waiting for that. Nora said, you can realize that Redacted sacrificed
Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
Where's Natsuki?
I guess you could say.
Where's Natsuki?
Tea and reading isn't exactly my
cup of
tea. Anyways. I'm glad.
Can someone kill Nora?
That's right.
No, I'm sorry.
Tea and reading isn't exactly my cup of reading.
Bruh.
That one had Logan noises in it. Thank you very much for doing the shout out. Oh, another one.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, his fields are right out there.
That is true.
Hi, Chie.
He just looked down at
Hi, Mitsuo. He's a weirdo. Thank you very much for doing those shout outs. Oh, it's another one? Do I need to turn it off? Why is this still happening? I think I might need to turn this off. Do we have 3 mods? Do we have 3 mods in chat? How did that happen? And I don't even hear anything in this.
Nora.
Okay. I think we're done. I think we're done.
No, Nick.
Oh, no! Okay, that's it. That's it. I'm putting it down. All right. No more. No more.
Oh my god.
Why is it? Why can I still hear
I
it?
love it.
Why can I still hear it?
Yo, Nick, Maya here.
Wait, no. Okay, hang on. I gotta check. Do I have a thing that says, okay, shut down source when not visible? Oh, that's what I gotta do. Okay, so no more shout outs now. No more shout outs. Shout outs are gone. In me?
They had faith in me.
Why would they? I'm awful. Huh?
I'd always thought I'd
We
been
only
a
DI'd a
worthless
double
son
by
to them.
accident.
Wait, so then why were there 4? Oh, actually, you know what I bet it is? I do think Twitch Guru is still having some issues because, like, our good buddy Z Diggity, when I popped over to his stream once, he did a shout out for me, and one shout out started playing, but the audio for another was playing behind it or something. So I don't know why that happened, but apparently, maybe it's just that you can't do too many, like, the shout outs too close to each other back to back or something like that. Maybe that was the problem. I'm sorry, but thank you very much for the clarification and for the 10 bits. Oh, and there's a pin message. This is written by Beowulf. How you doing, Beowulf? Pinned by Vero said, pin this please. Fun fact, Logan, while not related to metaphor, today is a very important day in Atlas history. Oh, I saw it. I made a post about it, if it's what I'm thinking of, over in the Persona channel. Because if you remember, today is the day in P3 where credits rolled. I thought it was the 5th. I thought the 4th was the day before. I thought the 5th was the last day. Am I remembering it wrong? I might be remembering it wrong. I thought the 5th was the final day, so maybe it was the 4th then. So yes. Beowulf, how you doing, Beowulf? We're maxing out Stroll. I don't know if that's that exciting, but I'm excited. But thank you so much for the pin message. I appreciate it. Okay, I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them. That's not true. Parents don't think like that. Hey, you've honored them. Listen, parents don't think like that. I mean, I guess you've honored them is also good, but I would say parents don't think like that. They love you, bro.
They say a child never knows how precious he is to his parents.
Until that child gets eaten by a baby monster in the basement.
He never knows.
Yeah, that was the right one, apparently. He never knows. Oh, crying noises. I lied earlier when I said I'm not a crybaby like Heisme. I'm sorry. That's okay, crybaby.
Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
Nod my head. I can sense Stroll's unrivaled trust and his determination to change the future, and that he is, indeed, a crybaby. Huh? Okay, so let's see what happens when we max someone out.
Noble Stroll, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues.
Even this is voiced.
By the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
So I'm guessing that his base archetype isn't going to evolve like in Persona. Doesn't that happen when we max out people? Because he can use a ton of different ones just like we can, right? Oh, it's red now.
I'm going to change the future.
It's red for love. Scion's Essence. Increased skill inheritance slot for the warrior lineage to 4. Slayer of Humans. When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate greatly increases. And Grand Fantasy. Hey, Grand Vegetables. Stroll is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. He is? Okay, I guess we gotta go to Academia. More skills can now be inherited by the warrior lineage in Academia. Yay.
Thank you, my friend.
Say my name, don't say my friend.
Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me.
I should read some more in the chat, especially since slow mode is turned off for a little bit. Let's see. Nora says, you can realize the redacted sacrificed herself for redacted because she made her line shorter and cut off earlier. Also, everyone, me and Queen Katie, B-days are soon. Queen Katie said yes, but also because both Barden and Yoshida are like big politics guys with good intentions. So can we start calling Barden no good Bardo or something? Beowulf says, hello, lonely man. Hi, Beowulf, how are you doing? Michelle Senpai says, Alonzo is sexy, hair flip. He's got a really big forehead, though. But then again, if people in chat think people with big foreheads are sexy, I should take courage from that because I have a gargantuan forehead. Nora said, I agree with Oak. Someone should shout me out on the Nora account. Michelle says, little chat equals torture and murder. Oak said, also, everyone wish my cat, Molly, a happy birthday. She's turning 4. Happy birthday to Kitty. Happy birthday to Kitty. Happy birthday, dear Molly. She's turning 4 now. Which is different in cat years. I don't know what that is. It's like 24 or something. But happy birthday, Molly! Nora said, yes, Molly is 4, and me and Oak's friend number is 35. Queen Gita said, I mean, I do sort of snap the wafers open. Snap the wafers open. Like snapping their necks. Bayo says, happy birthday, Oak's cat, Molly. Oak says, thank you, Bayo. Michelle Sepa says, happy birthday, Molly. Mew, mew, meow, meow, meow. Nora says, and then me and Katie's birthdays are soon. Oak said to Nora, bro will finally become a toddler instead of an infant. Nora said, someone should give me a shout out before I leave. Queen Gita said, happy birthday, Molly. Vera says, oh, Nora, you missed lesbian mothers. Nora said, what now? Vera said, oh my gosh, I just realized I forgot Mia's badao. Oh, birthday. See, my cat's birthday is in November, so it's not for a while. Michelle Senpai says, bear fruit equals censored. Nora says, Vero crying. Vera said, to be fair, I forgot it's March already. She's a 3-3 baby. Oh, you mean I thought you said you forgot what it was, so you forgot to celebrate a birthday. I feel bad because my cat doesn't like things. I tried to give her like pate food, and she's like, well, that's not my food. I'm not gonna eat that. But I still give her extra loving on her birthday. Nora says to Vero, can I get a shout out before I leave? Crystal says, hey, Nora, 89 to 70. Queen Kitty says, nice, your cat shares birthday with Kiki from Genshin. Vera said, they're pretty similar too. Nora said, I hate you, stop torturing me and give me a shout out. Queen Kitty said, fun fact about me, as a kid, it snowed one time in my town. All the schools in town got closed, but mine, me, and all the other fellow 5-year-olds still had to go to school, but we still had a fun snow day instead of learning though. Thank goodness you didn't learn. Oak says, wee, and Nora says, wowzers. Queen Gita said, are we in the void? No. Nora said, can someone give me a shout out because I'm so tired and I want to sleep, but I need to see a clip. I'm sensing a very subtle thing that Nora apparently wanted a shout out. Let's see. Queen Gita said, captions, I should, but I don't want to be a bird. And Oak says, Logan Robo is real. Yeah, unlike a bird. Let's play some more of this scene. And then, yeah, then we'll get back into the chat soon.
You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
I thought if I look back, I would find Stroll. I want to find my friend Leon. Not my head. Yay! With a vision of Halia restored clear in my mind. With the ba-ba-ba-ba?
Hope.
Not despair! Not despair. But unless you use that despair as a stepping stone to hope, freaking Nagito. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that, Vero. I spent a moment enjoying the wind on my face, then returned to the others. Thanks to Stroll's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halia. Hey, where are we at? 27 up to? Just 26. The amount we jump is getting less and less. We gotta get up to 20. Then we'll be protected by the old man face in the sky. Queen said, wait, are we about to max Stroll? Our first max? Yes, our first Maxwell. Queen said, might as well write him down on the metaphor notepad for the future records when we beat the game. Oh yeah, because we gotta keep track of who our first was. You never forget your first. All right, who wants to hang out now? Brigitte again. So we can go find out the follow-up if her dog is alive. How a world is filled with such senseless anguish. Brigitte comes to mind. Maybe I should go like talk to her and check in on her dog. Oak says, this is our first Max Bond. Quick said, yep, I think so. Figures it'd be the classic Chariot-like character. Oh, is that what we think his would be, Chariot? Nora said, no one gives me a shout out, so I'm gonna go die in the void sleep. Queen said, good night, Nora. Oak says, good night. Nora said, wait, before I go, your birthday is the 9th, right? Because I remember it's before mine. And I gotta scroll in the chat, but I can't on the loading screen because I can't, like, hit a button. Uh-huh. Brigitte. My, how you've changed. Brigitte, you're almost like a watchman. But who watches the watchman, Brigitte? Brigitte? Here, now I can scroll in the chat. Let's see. Oak says, hey, Longa, would you rather eat a really big burger or a really big lasagna? But both of them are kind of mid and aren't amazing, just large. Probably burger, I think. I think I'm more okay with like a mid burger than mid lasagna. Quickgator said March 8th, the Saturday. Nora says 8th, okay. Quickgator said the real treasure was the family we made along the way. It's the family, the family we found along the way. Nora says it's 10 days before mine. Mine is 2 weeks exactly. Then my party's on the 14th. I'm doing a murder mystery. Then bowling nice. Quickgator said that was 4 mag triangles, it seems. I'm sleepy too, but I always am. Crap, I should have paid attention to how much mag that was. Did anyone see how much we got at the end? Nora said, I invited Oak to my birthday party, but she won't come. Vera said, okay, bet. Crystal would doing the shout out. Oak says, I live many states away. Crystal doing another shout out. Vero doing a shout out. So that's 3 shout outs. Crystal with a little face palm. Nora says, yes. Crystal laughing. Vera says, double. Nora says, it's this one again. Quick with keyboard slam. Nora says, lol. Beowulf says, oh, that was pinned earlier. Vera said, where'd the 3rd one come from? Well, I see 3 in chat, but a 4th one even tried to appear. Vera said, what? Crystal said, we have 3 shout outs. Oak says, ah. Nora said, it won't stop. Crystal says, what? Nora says, I'm crying. Quick said, where did the 4th one come from? Oak says, stream ruined by constant Nora. Quick Katie says, 5th keyboard slam. Nora says, it won't stop. Quick Katie said, my face cheeks hurt. Nora says, same. Crystal says, I want to do a Logan shout out. No. I think I did turn, no, it's still off actually. Okay, I guess I can turn it back on. Let's see if it's safe to turn back on. Okay, no more Noras are filing in. So I guess it's safe to have on now. Okay, Watchman.
An Elden kid? You one of Lady Brigitte's contacts, then?
I am!
I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone but an Elden kid through. You're an Elden, sure as anything. No reason to turn you away, so come on in, I suppose.
That's right, I never say the full word suppose, except that one time. Nora says to Oak, I want it to be Rise giving pro tag AIDS 1. It would have been funny. Oak says, that is a great clip. Nora said, or the golden hand clip from the other day. Quickgator said, also the day I beat P3R last year. Nora said, of me just dying. I didn't expect you to show up. You hear the criers? No, should I talk to the criers?
Everyone!
Is that Batlin? Is that Batlin out there? Crier. The anti-igniter terrorist hideout has been burnt to the ground. Local village affront for criminal fiends torched thanks to renowned igniter merchant Lady Brigitte Lytheon. So did the Sanctists do that and then they're trying to give credit to Brigitte? Or did she betray us and do a genocide anyway?
At this time,
those fear-mongering cried of the dangers of magic igniters and planned to raid our royal capital Grand Trad once its people were unarmed.
Hear ye, hear ye.
However, they have been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigitte! 3 cheers for magic igniters! There you have it. Burned to the ground, but they're lying. Well, yeah, let's say they're lying. So we're gonna assume that she didn't go back and do that. They're lying. Right, Brigitte? They're lying, right? But they're lying. It's my word versus the voice of the country. Even then, you'd believe in me. I didn't do anything. Are we ever gonna get her dog back? But the people I met then at the village, they're dead now. That's right, Queen Katie. All of the little adorable bat people are dead. Dead bats, more dead bats. They're now bones in urns that other bat people will eat.
Those people.
There were no anti-igniter group. It was the Sanctus Church, or rather those who perform its dirty work. They want the world to see that igniters are the only defense they have against the violence around them, and so they set a village ablaze to prove their point. And by taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme. Well, you need to John Wick it up, lady! That's on you! I've seen like 3 of those movies! We could totally do that right now! Making it look like the work of an anti-igniter group, they knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me from before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible.
You get it.
In short,
right?
This is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total unquestioning obedience. Are you giving in? What do? You gonna be a crybaby? 2 of my friends tonight turned out to be crybabies. Not you two. What'll you do? What will you plan to do now? Killing some churchman won't change anything, not when the whole institution's rotten. This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance, and the ones who shaped it are the few wealthy who sit atop it. In other words, the church.
In those days,
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire, we survived together. Broke bread together. We never ate it, we just enjoyed breaking it. They all died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wheedles the strong and takes from the weak. Wheedles? That's a verb? Wheedle is a verb? Hang on. What does it mean? Wheedle. Use flattery or coaxing in order to persuade someone to do something or give one something. That's what wheedle means? Wheedles the strong and takes from the weak their wealth and their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided, from then on, I'd get a dog instead, and I'd be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, if they lose everything, then I'd become strong, huh?
Can we wheedle you into playing Fuga?
I guess it depends on how effective all that wheedling is. Instead, you guys just bully me all the time. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. As we said, though, the same thing with Yonxie. We might want to wait until we have like a longer string of streams to do a game that's that long. But, I don't know, maybe. I would not stop y'all from wheedling me. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I'd be the one that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here, made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of heck, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. Oh, I'm sorry. Protagonist, I'm a crybaby too! How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? It'll be your head next, so I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be. They can't hurt me. You can't give in to fear. That won't change anything. You can't give in to fear.
Listen.
I know you're scared, but stop being a crybaby. You can't give in to them. Don't be a crybaby. So many of my friends are crybabies tonight, and it's ticking me off. Look how angry my eyebrows are.
Shut up.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, we didn't get any mag from that. With all you must have been through, how can you live a life like that and still believe in light in this world? See, chat, you need to believe in light mode. You guys mock me for that. Believe in light mode. Why won't you let me give up? Brigitta's vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain to my heart. But I don't cry. Because I'm not a crybaby. Heisme. Yay! Level up in my brain. My friend is weeping on the floor, but I'm celebrating in my mind.
Why did you?
Merchant veneration significantly reduces the mag cost of studying the merchant lineage, and merchant's markdown significantly improves the exchange rate at the mag exchange. Oh, okay, I haven't used that yet, but okay. It seems that good things are happening. Mantis, when you think of this world you want to create, what do you imagine? Hope. It won't be heck. That's for sure. Smiling faces? I've never thought about it before. Hope's probably the right answer, but it sounds cheesy. I wish I could say smiling faces, but the ... and the question mark sounds like I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna try it. Smiling faces? A place where you can smile, I hope. Oh, she liked that. I see. Maybe there will come a day. Do you really think the girl that died that day could live again? Do you mean you or your friend or your dog? Because those are very different answers. I wish I could have a heart like yours. Strong and beautiful. That's right. The mood suddenly shifted. Oh, no, I'm out of here later, lady. I got a Gallica in my pocket, and she won't be happy to see you. I calmed Brigida down and waited until she fell asleep on the floor before I left the room. Yay!
Time marches on.
And the age of a new king draws near. We gotta be like, what, 3 days now? Hopefully it's 3 days. By the way, we're past the 2.5 hour mark, so if anyone wants to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions, let me know. Thank you, Toilet Duck! Thank you very much. Oh, it's Moonlight. Thank you, Moonlight. I will save. Let me read some more in the chat as well. Queen Gaty said also the day I beat P3R last year. Nora said of me just dying. Okay, I read those there. Queen Gaty said it's the 5th in my time zone now. It's March 5th in my time now. Beowulf says time zone logic. It's the 5th in Japan. I know, but Beowulf, if you're in the same time zone as me, it's still the 4th here. Blah, 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 blah. Just because everybody else is the future doesn't mean we can't still be in the past. Queen Katie said, like, it just turned midnight for me. Nora said, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Thank you for the 5 clips. Oak said, I just split that into 2 clips because it was so long. Nora says, oh, I just realized this account sub is out anyway. Good night, love y'all. I will do absolutely nothing tomorrow on my day off. Enjoy your day off, Nora. Thank you for popping in. Sleep well. Have a good rest of your night. See you next time. Oak says, good night. Queen Katie said, we got blood on our hands now. Oak says, grand vegetables. Queen Katie says, grand vegetables. Queen Katie said, holy heck, I almost made an awful typo. What was it gonna be? Beowulf said, pin this please. A bit of a non-story related fun fact. Stuart Clark, Stroll's voice actor, has said he remembers voicing this rank very clearly. We sounded very emotional. But speaking of voice actors, did you guys hear that George Lowe passed away? He was the voice actor of Space Ghost on Space Ghost Coast to Coast. And I guess he'd been like ill for a very long time, that he did a guest spot on Jellystone as Space Ghost, and that he was like so sick there were rumors that he had to like record it while still laying in bed. And so I guess it was a long time coming because of whatever illness I don't know the nature of it, but it's still really sad. Space Ghost passed away. I hear a voice.
How can it be?
Oh, Barden again? Dude just wants all of our attention. Oh, how could it come to this? Barden comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him, but first I have to save because Toilet Duck told me to. Save! Queen Katie said this almost became another Buggets. What was the typo gonna be? Oak says, what did you do? Queen Katie said, I'm not saying, I just know y'all would have bullied me. I need to know what it would have been. Moonlight says, okay, I've rested for a few. Now I'm gonna lurk and get some food. Thank you so much for the lurk, Moonlight. I hope it's some good food. Oak says, we can't bully you if you didn't do it. I'm just so curious. Queen Katie says, okay, I almost typed out vegetables. Okay, we gotta pin that. Because she just said vegetables. Vegetables. You guys hear that? Vegetables. All right, so what are we doing here? Let's see who all is available. Anybody else besides Barden available? Look at that. It's like full in green. Oh, okay. We can do Alonzo or Barden. Alonzo or Barden. I feel like Alonzo is sometimes a nighttime dude. So maybe we should do him so that we can still so he can switch back to nighttime at times. So yeah, maybe let's try, I guess, Alonzo. What's he saying?
Once he arrives, I will set the cogs in motion. Oh,
Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. We should talk. So chat, what do you think? Alonzo or Barden? Alonzo is already a villain. Barden is just on his villain arc. What are you doing, kid? You playing? Out of my way. I'm gonna stop your plane. I'm gonna get in your way. I'm gonna stop. Oh crap, this child is strong. Look at her shove me out of the way. Ow!
Did somebody say cogs?
Cog, like a transformation cog. We're talking about robots. Oh, hang on, there's somebody that can talk over here. Somebody has a voice bubble. We gotta talk to him. Pew! Says talk. Oh, it's what's his name? Jean is Penguin. Yes, let's talk with some ladies in the foreground. And thank you very much for the 10 bits of Vero. I appreciate it.
If you pledge your support for Jean, then you too could. Oh, a candidate. And not only that, but the elder on everyone's lips. Have you come to impede my campaign?
Again, you can tell he's not important because he doesn't have a character portrait. I'm just passing by. Hey, what's with the change in attitude?
No. Earning the support I need is all that matters. What reason do I have to flatter a rival?
Sheesh, what an obnoxious toad. He's not a toad. He's a penguin or a puffin at most. What's the world coming to if a scuzz bucket like him can be a notable candidate? Oh. Did you see the way his head went down? Like, oh, the cute girl called me a scuzz bucket. All right, back to Alonzo. Alonzo. This will probably be the last social link we have for tonight, but because we're only 3 days away from the deadline, that means that next time we might get to the soiree. Oh, it's bargain day, but the shops are open at night, right? So if we do this hangout, I can then do some shopping off stream, right? I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it works. Alonzo.
Oh, well met. What are you up to? I've been waiting.
Hey.
Would you mind coming with me to see the landowner?
I'll go with you.
Thank you.
Great! My network already has the info. I'll send the final go-ahead that'll ensure the landlord takes a certain little-used path, so we won't be disturbed. Oh, now the curtain rises!
He's so dramatic. Also, how far behind am I getting in chat? Was it bad that I left slow mode turned off? Oh, here the guy is. See, I don't even see a character. This is totally a con. This is staged. This is so staged. Oak says, that is funny. I do want to bully you, but I shan't. Queen Kitty said, thank you, Grand Oak. Moonlight says, happy birthday to Molly Kitty. Oak said, we're getting our roof replaced because it was wonked up there. Oak, at least promise me that your roof isn't going to be sexy like your desk. You don't need everything in the house to be sexy. Oak says, holy crap, all of our money is gone. Well, I would imagine a roof and a desk would be expensive. Oak says, we got a house recently and that already took enough money, but now we had a whole butt roof too. It's so expensive. Why is everything so expensive? I know the feel. Queen Kitty said, this is y'all's reminder to make sure to click open tabs on the left instead of the right. I just closed this stream by mistake. Thank you for that reminder, Queen Katie. Oak says, also to Longa, would you rather eat your favorite food, but cooked really poorly, or your least favorite food, but prepared by a Michelin star chef? I would say favorite food prepared poorly. My favorite food is my mom's homemade pancakes. They're delicious. Crappy pancakes, they're not great, but I'll eat them. However, my least favorite food, I assume that it's not just like favorites, but all the way down to the bottom. My most hated food, just the smell of it will make me start to retch like I'm going to throw up. And I think that's how it's supposed to smell. It just does that to me. And so I assume even the Michelin star chef would make it great. And I'd go out there and I'd just all over it. It'd be awful. Queen Gator said, close tabs. Queen Gator said, to be honest, I say it depends on why you hate the food. If it's for the taste, then I'd say favorite food. If it's for the texture, the least favorite food, the chef would probably make it better. Vera said, of course, I believe in you, Brigitte. Your name is Believe in Me. Wait, hold on. Wait, sorry, wrong character. Queen Gator said, do y'all recommend watching John Wick? I've never seen it before. Okay. I haven't seen the fourth one. I've seen the first 3 John Wicks. I feel like the first one is a really good action movie. Basically, you know the concept, right? He's like this former assassin, like super assassin guy. And, but he's retired. He settled down to get married, but his wife died. And all he really has to remember her is his dog. And then one day he's out driving around in his really cool car. And I think it was like a Russian mafia guy sees his car and he's like, hey, I think you should sell me that car. And he's like, no, I don't want to sell you it. Bye. And the guy's like, well, I'm going to follow him home and burn down his house and murder his dog. And so then John Wick's dog gets killed. And he's like, well, I'm now the Baba Yaga boogeyman. I'm gonna murder all of the guys in this gang. And like everybody else in the underworld is like, kid, what did you do? He's gonna kill us, John Wick. And then it's just an hour and a half of him killing people because they killed his dog. And the second one was okay. It was a lot more of the same. It was okay. Third one, I didn't care for as much. I have some complaints about the third one. I haven't seen the fourth one, so maybe it's a return to form. I don't know. Vera says, Weedles. Oak said, wait, Brigitte is from Breaking Bad. Queen Katie said, metaphor, crybaby game, please pin lol. Oak said, actually, Brigitte, if you watched One Piece, you would know that there are only 6 levels of heck. 7 if you count 5.5. Light mode, this is the most crushing argument made against light mode ever. Well, if you watch Dragon Ball Z, you would know that heck is really the home for infinite losers because they had to come up with an acronym for HEL, second hockey stick, to make it look like something else that they could show on children's TV. Moonlight said, believing in something and not liking something are quite different, Logan. I guess, technically. All right, let's keep going.
Well, Alonzo, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
Have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter has a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right, Cuculus. That's right. I'm doing your daughter. How do you like that? Just imagine your daughter doing it with me. Oh, this counts as revenge, right? You're surely not going to have your men kill me here, right? Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left? Or had she gone out somewhere?
Wait. Are they not doing it? Has he kidnapped her? Is the doing it just Stockholm Syndrome doing it?
What have you done to my daughter, you cur?
What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space.
Oh, but I like them close by. They're my friends. Okay, nod my head. Oh.
Now!
What are you after? My life?
If you're offering it, sure, but there's something I want more. Tell me, where do your desires truly lie?
What? My desires? Oh, crap. Alonzo, what's my line? Don't let the kid know this is a con, but I forgot my line.
You're supposed to say, what the heck are you getting at?
What the heck are you getting at?
Well done. Good job. I can tell you're improving.
Thanks, I've been taking some acting workshops.
To get into your purse strings, I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomforting. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages. Yet, many villagers still respect you. I'd assumed you used money or force to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself! She's 5 years younger than me, yes? Oh, she's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. That's right, I might marry her. Then I'll be your son-in-law. That'll be revenge, marrying your daughter. With such a beautiful little family at stake, you've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors.
That's right.
You were a beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in return. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And before you knew it, you've fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak, and you can't break free. It's a rather pitiful tale, don't you think?
Silence!
What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have 3 daughters. That's right, 2 backups. You can take one of them, I don't care. Get 2 more. Yeah, it's like when you have extra lives in a video game. Who cares if you die the first time? You get 2 more. And those jerks, they...
Oh, crap. Oh, did they take the other 2?
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse?
Wait, do you mean the con? Oh, crap. No, that was part of the script. Yeah, I remember my line. I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
That sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before?
From yourself! First time hearing it. I don't know. It's a common phrase. What were the words he said again? I haven't the power to change a single thing. Oh, it's from yourself, bro. Yeah, I think you said that.
Well, sure.
I believe you said them, Alonzo.
Oh, you remember? Well, that's all in the past now. And if I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up like him. Fat.
Really, it's just my chin. The rest of me, I don't know. My friends say I have a dad bod.
I should read some more in the chat, though. Oak says, this might dox me, but the middle school I used to go to had a celebration on March 4th where the 8th graders would march throughout the halls and irritate the 6th graders with noise? What an odd thing to celebrate, Oak says, because March 4th. Oh, that makes sense. Beowulf said, well, that was interesting. I looked up from stream and oh, there's paramedics? Police and a fire truck. They're okay, but still interesting things happening here. I hope you're not at home, Beowulf. Is everyone you know okay? There's some buggets. Oh, hey, Crystal with some raid suggestions. Hang on, let me copy these over into my text file. Because we are like 5 minutes away from the 3-hour mark, so we will need to be checking these out a little bit. Thank you very much, Crystal, for the raid suggestions. Oh, hang on, this stupid cord is in the way. And there we go. Thank you very much, Crystal. Queen Katie with a frown. Crystal says edits command. Katie is buckets and vegetables. Queen Katie said, Alonzo, I'm invested in him. And Oak says, hey, I promise not to make fun of you for that typo, but I can still make fun of buckets. Oak says, tee buckets. Queen Katie said, no, that was toward Logan. Oak said, yes, but I want to join in the bullying. Let's see. Vera says, I say Alonzo because we need to see if he's a con or not. I am still convinced that it's a con, but then again, if you recall in Persona 3, I was still convinced that Takayo was chairman in disguise or his shadow or his son or something like that. So I am often wrong about these things, but boy howdy, if I'm right, y'all are gonna be impressed, aren't you? You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, how did Logan know? How did he clock it so early that this whole thing was just a con? My goodness, he must be excellent at video games and handsome, and girls should want to date him. That is what y'all are going to think in unison, just like that. Let's see. Quicket said, yes, we were too invested in Alonzo. Beowulf said, I do Alonzo. He's great. Okay, apparently you hear that? Beowulf would do Alonzo. Beowulf says, and don't you know? Oak said Alonzo was like if Tanaka was Akinari. I actually found there's somebody who has a Twitter account as Tanaka. It's pretty fun. And Beowulf says, Beowulf command, thank you, Beowulf. You're always right, Beowulf. Oak says, wait, but Logan, what is your least favorite food? Please pin, I need to know. It is cooked squash. There's one time I had it when I was a kid, and it just the smell of cooked squash makes me retch. It's awful. Oak says, also question for Longa, do you have respect for Garfield, the character, not the comic? I like Garfield. I don't know if I respect him, but I like him. Oak said, do you respect his love for lasagna and his vitriol for Mondays? Yes, those things I do respect. Quigita said, okay, only watch the first John Wick movie. Noted, thank you. I would say the second one is still good too, but it's maybe you'd like the third one. The third one wasn't my cup of tea. Okay, hang on, we should play some more because I can see the end of chat is in sight.
Well, I've learned what I wanted to know. Now then, good sir, would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free. I'll even help you atone for your sins, as long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me.
This is starting to feel a bit needlessly elaborate. So, maybe it's not a con after all?
Fine, I accept your offer. You've my word.
Oh, you hear that? All right then, it's time for the big reveal. Your daughter's an Argo. Oh, I wouldn't kidnap her. Not if she was the last kidnappable daughter in the world. I haven't done anything to your daughter. I'm gay. Ho! Actually, I've never even met her.
Hey.
You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you, on what you truly deserve. Well, that's one mountain climbed. I predicted correctly and won my bet.
Is that okay? What now then? Our bet, you mean?
Listen.
Hold on, that should be our bet, right?
Oh my, I can't tell if you're the daring or dauntless type. I must admit it's quite charming. That's what I like most about you. In hindsight, I've always run away when things take a turn for the worse. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you've helped me figure out what I ought to do, something only I can do. Yes, I am a liar and a cheat. Yes, I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of a world that made me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead, get it? Another use of the word lies ahead, will be the great conman Alonso's work of a lifetime.
Remember your vow.
For this new king who will change this cesspit into a never-before-seen utopia, I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes and then take it for myself.
Huh? What Alonso's words mean isn't clear, but I can see the steadfast resolution in his eyes. He's decided to place his absolute trust in me. Yay! What rank are we now? 6! There we go. Significantly reduces the mad cost of studying the Faker lineage. I mean, I guess it's nice that we're unlocking this before we've even studied it. So, yeah. Yay, it'll be cheaper.
I'm sure you're dying to know what I have planned, but just bear with me for now.
Farewell.
When next we meet, I'll unveil everything in spectacular fashion. Be sure you don't delay, but for now, farewell!
At least he didn't say, like, fare thee well or something fancy pants like that. Oak says, wait, but Logan, oh, I already read that. Oak says, oh, Queen Katie says, okay, only watch first John Wick movie, noted, thank you. Chris with the Katie command, buckets and vegetables. Oak says, Logan, when two men with long hair and facial hair said, wait, did Chairman even have facial hair? I think he had like a little something, am I wrong? Back to the Brylehaven Tavern. Oh, am I not thinking of anybody? Am I not? Oh, I got nobody to hang out with. Oh, well that sucks. So in that case, let's just all remember what to do next time. Let's head over to the market where all the, yeah, this is the Black Cat's Claw. I don't know if that's a market we want to be inside necessarily, but this will remind me to do some shopping off stream. And then, I don't know, we'll figure out what to do in the evening. And then just a couple of days left. Let's see, Moonlight says, by the way, I'm back with food. Garlic, shrimp, and rice. How did a shrimp guard that lick? Does that work? Is that how the meme works? Oh, an Oak with another clip. Hang on, once this is done saving, I'll load this up with the clip viewer. Oh, we're past the 3-hour mark, so this is actually pretty good timing then, huh? So I'm gonna load this clip from Oak up into the clip viewer. This is titled Great Alonso. So when is this from? Only 2 minutes ago. Oh crap, is it gonna be the I'm gay thing? That's what it's gonna be, isn't it? Let's go ahead and check this out.
All right then, it's time for the big reveal. Your daughter's an Uggo. Oh, I wouldn't kidnap her. Not if she was the last kidnappable daughter in the world. I haven't done anything to your daughter. I'm gay. Oh, actually, I've never even met her.
That is the laugh of a man who thought he was good at hiding his gaiety. Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that. Oak says his absolute trust in me. And Oak the timestamp, 3 hours. Crystal says Chairman Stubble. Yeah, he had stubble, right? I think he had stubble. Oak says, okay, I was Riffita. Let's pin that message just for the last couple minutes of the chat here. Moonlight says 3 hours and 45 seconds. Oak said, Logan canonically cannot differentiate between two men if they have long hair and stubble. I can't tell them apart. I cannot tell them apart. That, you know, if that makes me long-hairist and stubblist, then so be it. And Oak says, dang, Quickity said, thank you for the very social link stream. There we go, 3 hours, 2 minutes, and 21 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. I guess I can unpin this message. Otherwise, it might like stay pinned for like days or something like that. Let's check these raid suggestions. Oh, one of the raid suggestions is playing Fuga Melodies of Steel. So how about that? Okay, so let's go ahead and check though to see as like a few number of viewers though, because if we raid there, then like Weedle might find out about Fuga streamers and not want to hang out with us anymore. Let's see. Oh, but this one has very few number of viewers and is playing Observation Duty. So yeah, because that one only has 2 viewers. So maybe that's what we're going to raid. If you're lurking, let me give you the rundown on the channel here before we start to wind down for the evening. Our schedule, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternating between this game, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Ace Attorney Investigations, Prosecutors Gambit. We also might be adding a bonus Saturday stream. We're probably going to. The game we were going to play kind of fell through, so we might play something else. Oh, over on YouTube, there's a kitty. It says, hello, kitty, are you still there? I don't know how long you've been there. I thought that there was nobody in YouTube. Kitty, hi. And that's, I don't think even Vero's Cat, because Vero's Cat was watching. The only 2 viewers we have on YouTube right now are Vero's Cat and someone named Kitty saying, hello. Kitty, if you're still here, here's a link tree that has my Discord invite, my YouTube, my Twitch, what my TikTok would be if my TikTok was not currently hacked, but what it'll hopefully be when it gets back to normal. And yeah, so I'm just rambling here. Let me initiate the raid stuff here. And read a couple more comments we got. Where did I leave off? Queen Kitty said, see y'all next time for some fun times with Kay and Gummy. Crystal said, thank you for the very great vegetable stream. Hey, they were grand vegetables. Bill says, dang, so Logan won't be able to recognize me when I see him at some point or another? It will happen. If there's another person with long hair and facial hair, then I won't be able to tell which one to use Beowulf. From now on, anytime I see like 2 people with long hair and Beowulf, I'll be like, which one of you is the real Beowulf? Which one do I shoot? I won't have a real gun because that would be dangerous. Vera said, man, we're done already? I know, time flies, right? Oak said, thank you for the very Nora clip stream. It made me smile. Vera said, done with my art. Crystal said, vegetable stream. Ah, that's right. Oak said, good night, everyone. Vera said, thank you for the very cry baby stream. There's some duty commands. Oh, what's that? C Tiggity. Hang on. Zach, we're about to raid. We're about to raid out of here. Okay, hang on. Let me cancel the raid for a second. I'll reinitiate the raid in a second. Okay, let's do a quick shout out for Zach. Hi, Zach's friends. Can we do a quick shout out for Zach? I did get the overlay working again, so it should come up in a second here. There it is. Oh, it takes 2.
It was an adventure just to get water. Oh, God.
I killed him.
What? Yeah, Zach, me and Chief Asian were supposed to play Split Fiction on Saturday, but apparently it fell through and it's going to be happening.
Destroy something beautiful.
Isn't that a line from Fight Club? Wanted to destroy something beautiful. Okay, there we go. So hi, Zach's viewers from tonight. What were you playing, Zach? Because I think I glanced over and I don't think it was Fortnite again like you've been doing. So hi, I'm one of Zach's friends. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, alternating between this, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutors Gambit. And we're going to be raiding out of here in just a minute. So if you could hang out for the raid. Now, if you're like new here, don't you have to have like a certain number of points to raid or something like that? I think some people get left behind. If you get left behind, I apologize. Let me read a couple comments though. Let's see. Queen said, Vera said, oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. Queen Kitty said, time to be spooky. Moonlight said, night y'all. Beowulf said, I'm pretty sure the Weedle has streamed Fuga at some point or another. Oak said, I remember I was planning on doing Crybaby as my message, but forgot. Beowulf said, bye, Logan. Oak said, good night. Say, everyone say good night. Chris said, good night. Oak said, Logan would have a real gun. It wouldn't even be an evoker. Said, whoa, bad timing for a raid. Zach says, yay, bigger raid. Said, nah, it's okay. Beowulf said, it's him. It's always right. It's not him. I'm always right. Zeta said, let's go. Oh man, it is lol. Crystal says, hello, Raider. Zach said, Monster Hunto. Oh, the new one? Wilds? It's expensive. Oh, friendly mom friend. Says hello. Oh, so you are friendly. Hi, friendly mom friend. Are you Zach's mom friend? Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and get this raid going. Once again, here it is. Here is our raid message. Crystal says hello. Zittigity says, she is my mom friend. She's your mom friend. Now, is that a mom who's your friend? Is that a mom that you're in a committed friendship with? How does that work? Ziggy says, quick, someone else raid Logan. No! Friendly mom friend says, I am. Beowulf said, the question is, which one is lying? Because one always lies while the other is always right. I can ask you the question from the movie Labyrinth. I already know the way out of that. I say, which one would the other person say is the correct Beowulf? And the opposite is then true. And Crystal says, laughing. So there we go. So yes, I caught up to chat again. Thank you for the raid, Zach. I'm sorry for the bad timing. Thank you for Zach's raid. If you guys haven't followed Z Diggity yet, I don't know why you wouldn't. He's amazing. You should go follow him. Bill says, bye, Logan. Ziggity says, it's all good, man. Yes. Thank you all again for being here. I love and appreciate you all. You all are amazing. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll see you back here Thursday for Ace Attorney. Then on Friday, we're going to pick up with this and hopefully get to Count Louise's soiree. And then I will try to update either tomorrow or the day after on Discord what we're going to be doing for Saturday, because it's going to be Queen Katie's birthday, so we ought to do something there. We're looking at some possibilities, like we're talking about maybe Rune Factory or something like that. Oak says, good night. ZD says, glad I caught you. Put some more weight on your raid. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You all are amazing. Again, I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your night. Have an awesome Wednesday. See you on Thursday. Enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. And for those watching the VOD or over on YouTube, good night as well.